Hey, what's up, everybody? We're officially live.
Hi!
Everyone should be able to see us and hear us now. Let's check those mics. Everyone say hello.
I'm shocked. I didn't know we were going live right now.
Oh, wow. Who, us?
Well, fancy seeing you here.
Let's check. Let's see if we can hear Brandon.
Yeah.
All right,
hey,
we're back here. All right, chat. Let us know if anybody's muted, anyone's frozen. We'll get that fixed right away. Sometimes little glitches happen along the way. And if you've seen any of the recent streams I've been doing this week, there have been a few glitches between the recent update with OBS and FG. And sometimes when we hop over to the map, some of the cameras turn gray, and then they'll get back when I hop back over. So just bear with us. You should be able to hear us, but you might not be able to see us just for a few seconds here and there when I'm changing maps or images.
So if the cameras go out, just start screaming. Just scream.
Yeah, we'll know.
Yeah, have a panic. But no, this is our hey, this is our weekly Cyberpunk Red gameplay we do every Thursday, same place, same time, right here for Syrinscape. And before I get into a recap of this team and everything kind of going on, let's go around the table and first introduce ourselves. Let everyone know where they can find you online and introduce your characters. Rockette, start it off.
Whoa! Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Hello,
Is it an
I
omen?
am the
I can just
Rockette of your
relax for once.
dreams. Oh, hi everybody. I am Rockette Fox, your second favorite person ever to exist on the planet and beyond. You can find me in all the places where Rockette Foxes can be found. Look me up, I'll be there. But we are actually starting back on season 2 of Traveler: Pirates of Dranex tomorrow night over on Trooper SJP's channel, where we are having solo me episodes. So it's all me all night. It's gonna probably be a lot to deal with, so grab a drink, bring it on over. Yeah, and as far as this evening or morning, depending on where you are goes, I am playing Hades, the Netrunner of your dreams.
All right. We've once heard that if Ellen doesn't start off, things fall apart for the team. So it might be an omen. We know that we're on the last Bizarro encounter, so things could get dangerous. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Ellen.
Oh, wow. This is such a change of pace. I don't like that Rob's keeping us on our toes. I am
Scary.
Ellen. Yeah, I'm Ellen, or if you follow me on Twitter, I'm Ellen K Graham1. Check me out there for all of the different streams I do. You can find me on GM Workshop every Wednesday for Dragonlance. Super fun. We put the dysfunctional family in D&D. You can find me on Cybernation Uncensored for June, and mainly you can find me at Roll to Cast with the wonderful Phil, who is also a part of Roll to Cast. Together we make one half of Roll to Cast. It is ROLE, by the way. We are a variety TTRPG podcast. We even won an Emmy last year, which was super awesome. Each season of the podcast is a different game system, so something for everyone. Check it out. If we haven't played your favorite game, then odds are we hopefully will in the future. And you can also get in our socials and ask us what's coming next. Follow us for all the different games we play, and watch our monthly one-shots over on YouTube, where we play a game that the patrons have selected for us. And this Sunday I'm going to be on AJ Winter's channel doing some world building, so that's going to be super fun. As for this stream, I'm playing Alley Katz, the one, the only rocker of your dreams.
Brandon.
Oh my. I am Brandon Perkins.
Oh my.
Oh
Oh
my.
my. I felt it.
I am Brandon Perkins, also known as DM_Brando. You can find me at DM_Brando across the internet and many social networking places. Not all of them, but many of them. I won't tell you which ones I'm not there because I want you to find me. You got to work for it. But I am very excited to tell you all about something that's going to happen this coming Monday. Which is going to be episode 3 of The Last of Us TTRPG, The Last of Us 2D20, which is a reskinned version of Fallout 2D20 by Modifius, who are amazing and awesome. It's an excellent system to play. I highly recommend it. I'm not going to dig into too much detail, but today I'm playing Rush, and I'm really, really hoping that it goes well today because there's only one Rush, and there can be only one.
It sounds right.
Pulls out sword.
And Philip.
Oh, it's me, Pip Pip. What ho? Yes, I'm Phil, originally British, now a bit Aussie. And I am also part of Roll to Cast. You can find my socials at Scruff. That's SKKRUFF, as I am in chat. Say hi in chat. I'm part of Roll to Cast along with Ellen. I'll be doing this stream next month. We're going to do some silly one-shots on YouTube chosen by our patrons. If you like us, go to our any of our videos or any of our podcasts and go check out our Discord link. Come and join our community where we chat about all things pop culture and gaming. It's really, really fun community to be part of, and our patrons have a little special discussion area too. That's where they discuss what they're going to vote on as well if you're one of our patrons. We also just finished up our run of live shows at the Fringe. It was a great success. Especially the last couple of shows. The last show sold out, which is really great. Those videos are coming to our Patreon very soon, so it's another good reason to join our Patreon. Check out our live shows, which are all recorded in stunning HD for you. But for today, I'm playing Bud, a solo who doesn't even sleep.
Doesn't even sleep. And maybe it's having little bad dreams about killing himself, the Bizarro version. Maybe it's eating away at him a little. It's got to be a little odd killing clones of yourself a bit. But whatever, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before I start doing a recap and getting into the team, let me first introduce myself. I am GM Rob Mulligan. I'm the game master here every week, but I'm also the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. Check out Cybernation Uncensored for all kinds of gameplay, shows, tutorials, just way too much to mention. It's not just me. It's all kinds of other content creators and producers as well, like Brandon and Rockette Fox right here. They have plenty of shows and things going on as well as others, so make sure you tune in. We stream live almost every day of the week, sometimes multiple times a day. Like this morning at 8 a.m. there was some Cyberpunk Red. After this stream right here, you can hop over to Cybernation Uncensored and check out some Star Trek run by GM Winter. But yeah, check us out. Make sure you subscribe and follow. Tune in live and hang out. Otherwise, we put all the VODs on the Cybernation Uncensored YouTube. Check that out. And on Patreon, we have options to get into gameplay monthly as well as win some Cybernation Uncensored merch and more. So check that out. But before you show me any love or any of our players or anything like that, make sure first you show some love to Syrinscape. It's the reason we're here every week. It's an amazing tool for your gameplay. Whether a game master or a player, you should go check it out. It's free to sign up and have a little free trial, and I know you're gonna love it. It really just adds all kinds of it just makes your game immersive basically, and you can set it to and leave it. It just automatically kind of randomizes, or you can trigger things. You can customize it if they don't have the official sound set for the game you're looking for, which they probably do, but if they don't, you can definitely find something that'll work or create your own. So make sure you check out Syrinscape, and while you're here, make sure you follow and subscribe to the Twitch and over on YouTube. All the VODs are on YouTube. This team is currently up to season 12, if you can't believe it. It's amazing. So you got to go check out all the VODs on the Syrinscape YouTube, all the crazy plot twists, amazing role play moments, interesting NPCs. It's just been one hell of a ride. You got to go check it out. Right now, the team, I can't go into too deep of a recap because so much has happened between being brainwashed, then not brainwashed, then thinking you're in reality, then not, and thinking deaths are happening and things, and like it's just been crazy. At least check out the last few sessions or last few campaigns. Right now, they're back in Night City. They just took out the Hawk faction of Arasaka in Tokyo, took down the entire building. They're back in Night City now, hunting down the sort of, Engram clones of themselves. We're calling them Bizarro Alley, Bizarro Bud, Bizarro Hades, which they've already taken all them out. Crazy sessions. Today, they're going to hunt down Bizarro Rush. They heard that he set up a midnight market, his first ever midnight market. Rush is up to rank 10. And Bizarro Rush has apparently set up his first ever midnight market in Night City in the middle of a night market. That's all that they know right now. And they need to figure this out, get to it, and take out this Rush. Apparently he's stepping on toes, making a name for Rush, and it's not even Rush. What the hell? Did I miss anything? Any other key points I should mention in the recap? Or are we pretty good to go?
Pretty good,
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
All right, then let's dive into it. I'm going to hop into Syrinscape and get us some city sounds while the team is just hanging out. Let me lower some sirens here. Sometimes the sirens can really mess with people while they're driving, I think, if they're listening to the podcast. but yeah, all right.
The trick is to not speed up.
Exactly. Don't freak out. It's just Syrinscape. But the team last left off, taking out Hades and her ex that she used to date in the Corpo times before she became Hades, the Netrunner. It was a crazy ride, but they got done. They succeeded. Everyone has all these awesome goodies, too, from their different encounters. They've all been able to kind of acquire really cool things. From Black Chrome, we really enjoy RTG gifting the Black Chrome. We just couldn't help but dive in immediately, so it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, I'll let the team kind of take it from here. I imagine everyone's gathered up at Allie's pimp-ass cool apartment, the sort of penthouse suite in a lower level motel, but it's kind of like the best thing there. But place is still a mess from the party a few nights ago. Maybe there's even a couple stragglers still passed out around on the floor, but the team's together. You've done your morning rituals. Let's discuss the plan. Go for it. Today's the day of the night market too, by the way.
I think if anyone is still passed out, Hades would be over and just like poking at them. Allie!
Yeah?
Is this one dead?
Hang on. I'll grab like a mirror and put it up to their nose. No, there's fog. There's fog. They're okay.
Well,
why?
They may never wake up.
Why are you disappointed?
I mean, it's been like 3 days and they're still asleep. It's weird.
That was a lot of synth that they did. Did you not see? I mean, this mirror got a lot of use.
Yeah. Plus, we were gone for a large portion there. They were still partying. It was probably like a 2-day party come down.
Children. They're children who can't handle things like
but it's
us
just
adults.
But it's just like throwing smash cans into like a bag as he walks around.
Wow, when did you get so domesticated?
I just gotta keep my hands busy,
Mm-hmm.
But don't forget there's some by the toilet fountain.
Oh, you mean the bidet?
Yeah, if he goes in there, there's gonna be like actually unopened, like as if it's a cooler or something, just like bottles and stuff in there.
Guys, what? There is a sink. Anyway.
You have the coolest fence. What's wrong?
I'll fish through the the toilet cooler, and I'll hand out some cans of. I imagine they're not Smash, but maybe like a kind of like a canned kind of cocktail kind of thing. Maybe
there's also ice cubes in there. There's a goldfish swimming around.
Yeah, and I'll pass them out to everyone. Okay, well, since the diner is closed, this is your breakfast.
Yeah, I don't know who did that. That could have been anyone. Hey, Rush!
What are we gonna do about other Rush?
Yeah, I keep thinking about that. I haven't been able to get a lock on where he's been staying, so I think it's gonna have to be his midnight market, which should be my midnight market.
What's the plan? What are we gonna do? Rush! Rush!
All right. Well,
Rush.
If I needed to kill me,
Rush.
I would appeal to the ego. I would do everything I could to try and get him as peeved off as possible so that he makes mistakes.
Okay.
My issue is that you would have guards, right? You would have muscle.
Surely.
Yeah.
And your muscle is going to warn. He's going to warn them about us.
Well, yeah, because odds are pretty good he knows about what happened to the other us's. Yeah.
I have a question, or maybe an idea.
Yeah.
So, I was thinking to myself, what would really irritate Rush if he was running a night market, specifically a midnight market? And my first thought was if suddenly a whole bunch of bozos showed up.
Oh, I see.
Oh my gosh. We just
Or even
finished
the off-
running from some bozos. I guess that would piss
even
me
the
off.
off-color bozos, like the cheap version.
What, the yabos? I don't know. I don't know what the cheap bozos would be.
Some people we pay to dress up like bozos.
Yeah. Actors is the answer there.
The bozoms.
You mean some like community theater kids?
Yeah. And we could give them like toilet paper to throw all around. They could do
Rush.
really annoying things like
Do you
sing
know anyone
songs
from-
together.
Do you know anyone from the Philharmonics who wants to do some cosplay?
No, I don't. Hades might. I mean, I guess that's not a bad idea, introducing some chaos, but the thing is he gonna want to throw a good night market and like establish
Probably.
himself as the best Rush, or is he gonna want to bring you down?
We've seen
You
what
know
the others
what?
have
He's
done.
gonna
They
wanna
all
do
want to do
both.
good stuff.
He's gonna want to do both right there. He's gonna want to throw a really good midnight market that makes him look amazing, and he's gonna want to make a big show of it. He's depending on us showing up. He's expecting it, and I would say he's planning on killing us all right there in front of everyone.
That's why we get a whole bunch of other obnoxious people to show up. Keep it busy for a minute.
Plus us.
Yeah, but then, when everyone's running around acting all crazy and whatnot, then we can show up from somewhere else. Maybe we could ship ourselves in boxes or something.
Yeah. Let's
Or a
not
cake.
let him show you up, right? Let's make sure he's pissed off, that he has fires he needs to keep putting out, and he'll probably slip up, right?
Yeah. Are you in Hades? Were you saying we sneak in boxes of
cake.
merch or something?
Oh, yes, that too.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's probably easier than trying to dress up like guns or dressing up
Cosplays.
like... We could try and dress up
Roadies.
like the guards or
Cars.
cars, robots.
Well, we don't have to get in boxes, but if we could, if you could try and hunt down who's doing deliveries, we could get
Yeah,
in one of the
who's
trucks. Yeah.
Well, is he gonna have entertainment or food or something? Because we could probably sneak in that way too. I mean, people be wearing all sorts of stuff. Phil, you still have your harmonica, yeah?
Who the hell is Phil?
I don't know. I was just reading something and it got stuck in my head.
Phil is the guy that you've been like basically stacking beer cans on.
Yeah, I that's what I started calling the clone for some reason.
right. Makes sense.
Yeah,
Bud, you
right.
still have your harmonica though? You could totally do something with that. I bet the other Rush wouldn't expect it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to get you an actual harmonica at some
Yes,
point.
I feel good about that.
So it
Okay.
wouldn't be a good idea.
Well, I mean, I think we have
Very
a
good idea.
vague, sketchy plan. We find out who's delivering stuff. We get in with them.
Maybe we get fans to cause a ruckus. You
I
get
think
your
we can
fans
do
in.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want
And
them
then-
getting shot at, but
That's why I think we should figure out getting an actual obnoxious group to go there. That way we don't care if they get shot.
Yeah, I could do that way instead. It's your gig, Rush.
Yeah. All of the above.
Ooh.
Yay!
Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that. Okay. Well, on Rush's command, I might hit up some of my fan base, as well as potentially us getting some Glee Club. Amateur theater.
I want to roll see if figure out what it would need to be, but if Hades can, encrypt some sort of message and send it to a group of actual bozos or something, and just something along the lines of midnight market tonight, says you're stupid, won't show up, and then a lot of emoji like just making fun of faces.
But who's your contact in Bozos? How would you contact them?
I think she would see. I was gonna see if they have like maybe a garden page group page.
No.
Dang! I don't think the bozos are organizing like that. I know I said my ex was a clown, but this is another matter. Can I do like a charismatic impact roll maybe to get on my garden page and get the fans to start to attend with malicious intent?
Yeah, what do you want to say? What do you want to do?
I'll say, hey, Rush, the best night fixer in Night City, has been one of my biggest supporters from day dot. He was there at the concert, helped me unseat the fake alley. Now we gotta help our community in turn, and all you have to do is show up at this night market and cause chaos. It is open season to just be hedonist. Smash stuff, steal stuff, I don't care. Get it done.
At what night market? Where are you gonna tell them to go?
Oh dang, do we know where the night market is? Do we
There
know
has to
where
have
it is?
been information. There has to have been information sent out.
We
to let
knew
people know where it's gonna
about
be.
it.
Yeah.
None of you have
Yeah.
gotten any information about it. You just know
Can I-
that.
Okay.
Can I
You
Can I
slide up.
Kid would
do
know.
like a
I'm
research
gonna
or
call
something?
Kid.
All right.
All right. We need the fixer to fix us up here.
Yeah. We gotta fix to do that. We'll be on standby.
Also, in terms of contacting people, Hades can actually contact Pox. And who's he running with these days? Is 3rd Street?
6th Street.
Sixth
Street.
Street gang.
Thank you.
He's been demoted.
Yeah. But no, Hades will contact Pox to see if he can round up any of those guys to show up too.
Okay. Yeah, Rush, you want to start it off since you mentioned who were you gonna call?
I was gonna call Kid.
Okay.
Fixer to fixer.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you give him a call and he answers. Rush, baby, what's up?
Hey, Kid, how's it going?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, hey, you gonna be coming out tonight?
Oh no, I didn't get the invite. I'm chilling at the slam dance. I'm over here. I'm good.
Okay, it seems that the night market that was set up tonight was not actually set up by me, to be honest.
Well, yeah,
there's
Rex, what's up?
there's someone out there that is stealing my identity and is pulling off this midnight market at the night market tonight.
Oh,
Now, I wanted to try and track down all the details I could on where it's happening. And, just if you know anything else about it at all, or anybody who's doing, I don't know, supplies, that sort of thing. Just, I want to know.
yeah. I don't know too much. Like I said, I didn't get the invite, but it's Rex's night market. Just hit up Rex Royale, man. He's the one putting it on. I had no idea there's a clone of you getting down at some midnight market. Now I'm glad I'm not there. I imagine shit's gonna hit the fan, but good luck with all that. Just hit up Rex. I don't know.
All right. I'll hit up Rex then. Thank you very much, Kid.
All right, baby.
Hey.
Thanks,
All the best with you and all your business too.
Did he already hang up?
Did he hang up on you? Is that a you
It's
thing?
not the first time.
Not this again.
Why? Do you just have a hang
Every
up
time
voice?
it's like a knife to my heart.
Someone has to
Oh,
replace
no.
Nash. Let's do it.
No. Yeah.
I feel it too vicariously.
But yeah, basically,
Yeah.
you get the call. You confirm with Kid at least. Apparently he didn't get the invite. He had no idea that there's a clone of you or anything like that. But your midnight market is at Rex Royale's night market.
Okay.
And
mhm.
no, I would say that you would know who Rex Royale is. Anybody that's familiar with Black Chrome, straight out of there. But he's a higher end fixer. He's not up to rank 10. Hence why I would say you probably would have heard of him. Not even going to make you do a rep check. This guy showed up in the Jumpstart kit. He's also in Black Chrome. I would like to think that Rush would know this guy just as well as knowing Kid, especially being below. But yeah, let me give you a little bit of info of maybe what Rush might know about him. Let's see here. Well, first thing is, Rex basically is into playing cards. When he sets up his night markets, they usually resemble casinos. He usually makeshifts them in the basements of abandoned buildings. They're never in the same place twice. They're usually right around the area of just north of Little China before you get into Upper Marina on the edge of the hot zone. He usually likes to hang out around those neighborhoods and stuff because that's kind of where he works out of typically. But yeah, he usually sets it up like a casino, loves the cards, probably did a deal with Bizarro Rush, who knows if he knew or not or whatever, but he's doing a midnight market at his night market. The other thing is it's usually invite only, and he usually sends out invites in the form of playing cards. There's usually only 15 people invited to his night markets. Every person is allowed to bring a guest or two. He always encourages them to come spend money, things like that. But yeah, maybe hence why Kid said he didn't get the invite. It's usually pretty limited. But you do know it's Rex's night market, and you know that Rex is pretty friendly. He's social. He's a fixer. He likes to network. He loves to play cards. He loves to set up night markets. He loves when other fixers corroborate to put midnight markets in his night markets. But yeah, that's what you know about Rex.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll have to reach out to Rex then.
Yeah. And
I don't have him in my contact list, but
yeah,
I guess they're. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, I think there'd probably be some contact info for him, within the Fixer network of things. I imagine Rush, especially rank 10, would be able to, get contacts with lower level Fixers and stuff. So I would say that'd be pretty easy. But before we hop into that, let's further go around the table. Hades, you wanted to call Pox?
Yeah, just to see if you can drum up any of the 6th Street
Yeah, sure. You give him a
boys
call.
/ and or girls.
Hey, what's up, Hades?
Ring,
Did you say region of the city he normally has his night markets in? So we can at least have people muster there until we figure out where it is.
We could probably also just say we're gonna, if we have a contact, like Allie putting the information once we have the location, just
Hello?
popping it up on the.
Hades, are you there?
What?
Oh, I don't know. You called me, and then I heard you talking in the background. I didn't know what was going on. Is everything okay?
You need to speak more loudly when you answer the phone.
Oh, well, you should be there when you call me. What is going on?
So, Pox, how are you?
I'm doing okay. The way you're asking is making me worry. What's going on?
Yeah, so basically, long story short, Rush has a double Rush, but it's an evil Rush who's running a midnight market, and we're trying to help Rush get back the only Rush mantle. And in order to do that, we're trying to get a whole bunch of people to show up to this midnight market and kind of cause a lot of chaos and run things around. So I wanted to see if you would be able to bring any of the 6th Street persons, and show up.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Rush could hit up Jones or something. I don't know if the guys are really into, just kind of pointlessly making a ruckus. Maybe Rush could talk him into it, but
This is for Rush.
Kind
that's
of
why
gang
maybe
are
you
they?
could talk to him. Well, if you know anything about 6th Street, they're usually protective, and they usually kind of try to make they're usually like ex-veterans and stuff. They try to protect neighborhoods and bring it up. So 6th Street really isn't like that. But they are friends with Rush. He might be able to talk him in, is what Pox is saying. But he explains all that.
Pox, don't you have anyone you just hang out with and do fun things with?
I mean, you brought me to Night City. I mean, you guys are my friends.
Do you?
Why don't you all cause the ruckus?
We are going to cause a
no.
ruckus, but we need other people to cause a ruckus first. Pox, do you really not have any other friends but us?
I mean, I've been in with the 6th Street. That's kind of my other family away from you as my family now.
Are you friends with them? I imagine I'm like pressed next to Hades'
Right.
seat. But are they your friends?
Are they
You
your
need
friends?
You need to build a bigger social network, babe.
Yeah, I'm worried about you. You're going to get too isolated like this.
Okay,
they
well, take me
really-
out sometime. You brought me to Night City. You ditched me to the 6th Street. You never
Oh,
take
gee,
me out.
Oh my god! Oh no! Guys, he's making me feel guilty again. Oh,
Don't give in.
Man.
Don't give in.
Okay.
No.
Well, how we could go play with the pinball after we get this rush thing situated.
Okay, hit me up.
I got a new
Bye.
pad. We can party at mine. But yeah, you gotta hook us up.
She has a toilet
Okay.
fountain. Okay, bye.
Toilet fountain.
I'm
Oh,
missing.
bye.
Oh, my
Hades
God.
hangs up.
Now he's gonna want to hang out with us.
Well,
This is
you're
why.
right. You do gotta
This is
throw
why I
the
don't
dog a
like
bone
talking to him. It
sometimes.
makes me feel so guilty about everything.
Yeah, he's gonna get some actual friends. That's worrying. We should not be his first.
That's a
you know.
lot of responsibility for one set of people to be the
Also,
entire.
horrible to him, so
Oh
he
my
just needs
goodness.
better friends.
Right? Yeah, he shouldn't be taking that guff from anyone, except for us, obviously.
But yeah, Rush, you're gonna have to call your guy in 6th Street though, because Pox apparently still has no sway with anyone anywhere,
Yeah.
even though it's
It's not
been
surprising, is it?
so much time that he's been there.
He knows Jones better than I do.
He's just like
Apparently, he doesn't.
just like a bad Pokemon that we haven't leveled up, and then we feel resentful because he sucks. He can't get us.
And now we can't level him up because he's too weak
Okay,
to fight
so what's
anybody.
the plan? Let's herd these
What's
cats
the
back to the
plan?
back to the game. We got a guest. Let's get to it, please.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, in my mind,
Yeah.
retroactively figure out where our guest might be.
Yeah.
How we can talk to them.
I can
Um,
talk to Rex.
Yeah. Maybe can I put a call out with my fans to see if anyone has heard of this night market before I try and send a group of them there. Someone's gotta know out there.
at least a
Just like a
rumor.
charismatic impact. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe
Where
someone's
are you?
listening.
You're my abilities.
Yeah, I mean, charismatic impact would definitely be, what you would use to influence them.
Oh, okay.
So I think maybe,
I
just,
rolled a 12.
I was thinking maybe just a general luck check or something to see if you're lucky enough
Okay.
that fans have heard of it.
A luck check. Oh man.
Because charismatic impact is, your ability to impact their decision making and in ways to help you and stuff.
Yeah, fair. Look, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, no, it did not happen. No, not lucky. Sorry, I'm out of
no
ideas.
one's really hearing about it.
Would there be any way that Hayes could just do a cursory search over and see if anyone's mentioned anything about it online somewhere that's accessible, like via some sort of hacking or something?
You could do a library search.
Yeah. All right, gonna do that real
Yeah. If this is a big night market, someone has to know about it.
quick. Well, and someone's got to open their mouth somewhere about it too. So.
Yeah, right.
Rob's like, no.
Everyone is very quiet and very well behaved.
Okay.
You don't
What if
find-
we
you
hit
can't
up
find out.
That's
What
an
if we
11 on the
hit up-
library search.
every casino in Night City? We just go on a walking tour.
You can't find it. You don't know where it is.
What did you
don't
get?
make
What
it
did you
there.
get, Hades?
An 11. 11.
Yeah, not a lot's coming up, but 11, you're
Far
at
out.
least, 11, you're at least getting, it backs up kind of what Rush said Kid told him, and what Rush knows about Rex, that he throws these night markets, and they're usually exclusive, only inviting 52 people. Sometimes he partners with other fixers if he can find ones ranked high enough to throw down with a midnight market in his night market. They're usually casino themed, but yeah, not a lot of info about it because he usually makes it pretty exclusive.
Got it.
And so Stress is gonna find it through his contacts. I'm not calling anyone. I'm just gonna show up as a bodyguard. That's my job.
Yeah, and like I said,
What
I
are you
think
doing?
Rush
You're
knows.
just on elf lines online.
Rush should have the contact for Rex. Like I said, he doesn't need to try to find it. He's rank 10, and you know.
Oh, I mean, we're trying to like all help out and call people. We're like, yeah, no, we don't know.
Yeah. It's just like hanging out with your friends now. We're all on our phones.
Well, also, if he
Start a
thinks,
group chat.
if Rex thinks it's Rush, couldn't Rush call and just be like, hey, Meowdy, could you remind me of the location because I'm sending it to a guy or something.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, just do a little acting.
Act.
Yeah, you can do it.
It'll be fine. It couldn't possibly go poorly.
Yeah. Okay. Your motivation is your evil Rush. And you are already attending. But you just need some further details. And go.
All right. Calling Rex.
You got it.
Cool. Yeah, you can give Rex Royale a call. I'll bring up the image here on the overlay, straight out of black chrome. Love the look. But yeah, you give him a call, and he answers, "Hello."
Rex, how you doing? It has been a minute since we talked. How are things coming with the prep?
He's good.
Oh, excellent. Now, I was wondering, I've got a couple of questions for you, actually. First of all, who are you using as your supplier tonight? I just want to check in, make sure that you know, it's all good.
Yeah. You think I don't know what goes on? What's the right is the right. You have the welcome. Just keep a Rex out of it. He hangs up, and suddenly your agent goes off, and you see a playing card invite appear on your agent.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well.
And even though it might
looks
be
like I
kind
got
of
a plan.
confusing to understand him, this character, Rush does make sense out of it. Him basically telling you that you know,
It's clear.
he knows
Pretty
what's
clear to
going.
me.
He knows what's going on. What's right is right, and you know, you're welcome. And he sends you the invite to his night market, but keep him out of it.
Rush, did he hang up on you?
He did. I
That's
don't
two.
even remember if he
That's
said
two.
goodbye.
That's two.
But
Yeah, I got. I'll note it down in the notes.
Wow.
so
Taking hits to the ego today.
he said, I know it hurts me deeply, but he said that what's right is right, and he knows what's going on, and he sent me this invite playing card. So I think we're good to go.
All right.
So
Maybe
You think
he'll
he
let us
suspects
in?
the other Rush?
think so.
Okay.
Yeah, and the card, it looks like what was the card that he sent me? Was it King of Hearts? Because that
Love it. King of Hearts. King of Hearts.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
it has to be, right? That's Rush.
And the
King-
little
King of
symbol and the little logo that's on every one of the carts has a little cowboy hat on it saying exclusive midnight market within my night market.
Oh, that's cute.
Damn.
All right,
Yeah.
let's take
Some
my midnight
stuff.
market. What was that?
It has an address on it.
Oh yeah, it's an
I
invite.
assume
It's-
so, yeah.
Yeah, it has coordinates. You can look it up easy. Don't even need to do a roll. It comes to an abandoned building, kind of in that same area I described earlier, just north of Little China, south of Upper Marina, kind of on the outskirts of Hot Zone. Abandoned building.
Are
in the
we
basement.
still going with Plan Chaos? Do you want
Well,
me to hold back?
why don't you let me head down there now? I'll scope out the area, see if I can find anyone who's doing any drop-offs. Tail them back. See if I can get us a delivery truck or something that's supposed to be arriving there. How does that sound?
Okay. Sounds pretty good. Do you want company?
I feel like with this invitation, we could just walk right in.
You just want to walk in at the time? Okay, man.
I mean,
What
we
if
could. We
other
made it.
Rushes there? That's gonna get real awkward. What if you're wearing the same thing?
I mean, it could happen. I say we just kill him.
I feel like it's going to get awkward no matter what, you know?
Wow. Okay. You want to go in? No other like kind of chaos causing people. Just go in. You other rush.
I mean, maybe we could.
Are we
No
bringing
chaos.
Ellie's fans to crash the party, or are we just showing up ourselves?
Okay, here's the thing I'm nervous about now.
Yeah.
Sure. You don't
I'm not
wanna mess
looking to mess up another fixer's night market.
Yeah.
I'm
What?
looking to take back my night market.
Okay.
My midnight market, I should say.
You feel like if we trash it, it goes your reputation with it. Even if we shake down other rush, it comes back to you.
Yeah. Yeah, it would look bad on me if I destroy this guy's night market, trying to take back the midnight market. But I think if the midnight markets, a lot of times midnight markets, they happen elsewhere within the night market. You know, it might be quiet enough that we can take care of business and then do a little business.
Okay.
All right then.
I don't want to mess up your bag, Rush. I trust you, and we're with you.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably it's in an abandoned warehouse place, probably in the back room. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let me go home, oil my guns, and I'll meet you guys tonight.
But don't
That's
talk
the-
about that.
That's a euphemism if ever I heard one.
And yeah, let's streamline it to that point. Everyone gets ready, gets their things together and organized for their plan, and now it's nighttime. The market's about to start, if not already starting up. You know where it is. You have the invite. You can head over there on the outskirts of Little China, and it's, as described, kind of that in-between point, that sort of limbo between, sort of regulated district protected by NCPD versus combat zone versus hot zone, where it's just completely free for all. So it's kind of one of those, and it's in the basement of an abandoned building just to add a little extra ambiance to the moment, right? But yeah, it's very combat zone feeling, very night market in style that, you see people walking around, coming and going, partying in different groups around, up and down the street, as well as going into that abandoned building you can clearly see. But all of you are pulling up. You can easily park, gather yourselves on the street before you enter, and I'll let you take it from here.
Okay.
All right, we're here.
Is it like +1 kind of deal?
+3?
In this case, it's +3.
I mean, this
Still
guy
better.
is running the midnight market inside,
Yeah.
so they should recognize his face. And if they don't let him in, it's going to be a bit awkward.
They should also know the people that I keep around me, the people who, in my night market, I provided thrones for.
Yeah. I still have
Yeah.
that.
It was really heavy to get up all those flights of stairs.
It was. We both
we
watched
did it.
Bud carry it.
Us
Like he was
just sipping
struggling.
mimosas down at the bottom.
But it's
So
not
how-
a heavy guy.
How are we gonna find the other Rush? It's gonna be weird if you just happen to walk into each other.
He'll be holding.
And if we happen to walk into each other, then maybe my Wolvers could be extended at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, lead the way, Rush. This is your party.
All right, let's do this.
Feel very fancy.
So I'll go up to the entrance and show the card.
Yeah, you get up to the abandoned building, kind of flash the card. You see what looks like a security guy posted up on the side. He just kind of nods as you enter, and you can see a couple people up ahead kind of trailing down. You see where they go, and they go off to the side and go down some stairs. You kind of follow suit, and as you get down to this basement area, the vibe completely changes. Let's get some Syrinscape night market vibes going, and then let's describe what you see as you get down there. I also want to bring up a little bit of the imagery on the overlay. If it gets a little too loud, chat, just let me know. Sometimes it can overpower our players and characters, but you can see the map there in the overlay if you're on Twitch. You guys are pretty much coming down the stairs there on the bottom right. You can see 2 double doors on the right side as you come down. Some people are hanging out in this area. It's just kind of dark, dim. There's some neons. People are having some drinks. But to the right, there in the 2 double doors, you can see more security. You can see there's 2 security guards, 1 at each door posted up. And from inside, you can hear chatter, people talking, you know, just random sounds of a night market carrying on.
Wow, you throw one hell of a party, huh?
Or Rex's.
This is
Yeah.
Rex's party, yeah.
Do we want to kick off with some blackjack? Straight into business.
We gotta work out where you get into the midnight. So we gotta do some scouting, I guess. Yeah, I wanna look around the room and scope it for security.
Yeah, I mean, first you see these 2 security guards kind of blocking the double doors. Looks like that's where the entrance is. As you see some people up ahead of you with drinks go up, kind of flash a card, go in with their guests. They open the door. You kind of catch a glimpse. There's some tables and some night market things going on in there.
Should we just head on in?
We're gonna stroll in, yeah.
Yeah.
Into the casino part first.
As like full-on entourage shot, like us strolling through the casino, like all in a line.
Yeah, you go up. Rush flashes the card. The first thing you notice, Rush. Well, let's get a human perception. Let me know your human perception check there.
Just Rush?
I think everybody could do it since you're all entering. Yeah.
Everyone knows empathy is Bud's.
So every solo's specialty, right?
We'll get you into therapy, guy.
No.
One day. Ooh!
Hades gets
Hades.
20. 9,
I
20,
rolled
20.
9.
Critically success.
8.
And Rush.
There are people here.
Allie?
I got 19.
Oh, nice. And Allie?
Oh, sorry, I got 17.
Oh, yeah, Allie, Hades, and Rush. Yeah, no surprise, your solo doesn't pick up on it as much, and he's kind of maybe checking out the weaponry, the armor that these securities have. He's kind of, comparing wares versus you all that notice that when Rush flashes the card, the security at that door takes note to it, opens the door, and when he looks up and makes eye contact with Rush, he just kind of like goes like this, and then taps his ear a little bit and kind of opens the door, letting you in.
Rush. Rush. Rush.
Yeah.
Did you see how he looked at you?
He looked worried.
Yeah. I think he was expecting us.
Either that, or he's seeing you for the second time tonight.
In a different outfit, probably. Probably.
That's true. I'm wearing my best sequin vest.
Maybe the same outfit then. I don't know.
Yeah, there's only one. Anyway, I can't remember if they cloned us with clothes. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Who else is getting trap vibes?
But yeah, as you
I'm just
enter,
saying, I think he's here.
you notice that the security definitely recognizes Rush and has a worried sort of reaction to it. It does strike you, you notice it, that he seems a little worried that you're there, almost like Rush said he's expecting you. But as you enter, let me give a little description straight from Black Chrome. It perfectly describes it, but welcome to Vegas, Chumbada, or at least a reasonable facility thereof. A haze of tobacco or an artificially scented substitute hangs in the air, almost thick enough to dim the light of the antique chandelier hanging from the ceiling. The floor is carpeted with bold red pattern, and vendors in dress shirts and vests preside over repurposed card and craps tables, wares spread out against the felt tops and glittering in the light of strategically placed LEDs. Basically, it's looking very similar to a casino, but makeshift. There's carpets kind of laid out randomly across this bottom basement. There's people at each table with different, wares, as was stated. Let me go back to the map just so you can get a little a little C on that. And you'll see it has little numbers. You can see there's some random items there on number 4. Over on number 3, you can see there's some armor, different forms of armor. There's people at the different tables mingling and kind of networking, like maybe they're dealing in information or things like that. Further ahead, you can see as you go past the different carpets, there's more double doors. These double doors are open. There's no guards between that. You see the night market kind of continues on. You can see there's cyberware and handguns at that small round table. Over to the side, there's long arms. You can also see that there's a sort of lounge area up on the top left, some stairs going up. You see people kind of gathered up, networking, having drinks and things like that. And everyone give me a perception.
Yes. So,
Have you got your solo stuff on, Bud?
I hope so. Yeah, we'll see when I roll this.
15 for Hades.
15 for me.
27.
14 for me. Wow.
Yeah, once again, Bud is
Why, you
seeing
have a
through
solo?
walls. Yeah, and
But
no,
sees the guns and just.
No, but yeah, you're seeing everything as described, Bud. The rest of you see everything as I described. You can tell there's some type of like bit of a commotion going on all the way at the other end of the warehouse, at the basement, at the other end of the night market. But Bud, you see through the commotion, and you can see clearly what it is. And it's interesting. If you look at the clear at the other end of the night market, the back wall that has been broken down and destroyed, maybe in past wreckage. This is an old abandoned building, has been rebuilt up with a sort of plexiglass or a see-through bulletproof glass. It's hard to tell, but it's see-through with neon lights behind that. There's a sort of entrance door to the left, but beyond the plexiglass and all that, you can see there's like a table, there's different wares and crates, and you see Bizarro Rush just chilling back there. Let's get this little Bizarro Rush chilling all the way in the back in this sort of encased plexiglass room on the far end of the night market, neon lit up. Obviously, not very Rush-like, very Bizarro Rush-like in the sense of feeding his ego in the spotlight. Look at me, a big sort of, a terrarium, kind of showcasing his midnight market. Not very low-key, kind of flashy. But the other thing that you notice is right next to that door, that plexiglass door that's there with some type of electronic key card. It's hard to tell what's going on, but you clearly see a very large cyborg-looking individual. And let's enter our guest. Hey,
Yay,
welcome, Dag.
we finally got to him.
We finally got there. No thanks to you all. Let me herd the cats, get us back to playing. But let's
we
welcome
weren't
Dag,
sure.
basically our
Make
dead
it through us all.
Mr. Dead Aussie Gamer, aka Dag, joins us to play Judge Shred, a bit of a cyber psycho cyborg, a little security for Bizarro Rush. Rush, not even having to do a roll, instantly recognizes when Bud points it out. Judge Shred, an old school cyber psycho that went through therapy, kind of iffy, kind of has a bit of an ego, maybe a loose cannon, obviously cyborg sort of mentality. Calls himself Judge Shred because he thinks he runs the old combat zone, and he's usually hired to do some rough stuff because he is a tough badass. But apparently Bizarro Rush is partnered up to have him do security. The other thing that you notice is you can clearly see strapped to his back, hanging up is a big handle to a Rostovic cleaver, straight out of Black Chrome, but it's basically a huge, very heavy melee blade that can be turned on. Takes about 20 rounds to fully kick in, but then it ignores some SP and does 66 damage beyond the 5d6, but takes 2 hands to hold, and from that weapon he has to have a body stat of at least 12, so he must have some internal framework and such, hence the big cyber psycho aspect. But before we dive into the character, first, Dag, introduce yourself, tell people where they can find you online and what you do.
Hi guys, my name is Michael, I'm the Energy Gamer. You can find me all over the internet, really. I have my own Twitch channel where I do TTRPGs and promote things like wellness through gaming, but I'm also a cast member over on Careful Cantrip and Quincy's Tavern. And if you are a fan of Quincy's Tavern, you can find me in Utah in the first week of May at Evermore Park doing some live performances over there. So, that's where I'm doing. And plus, I'm also going to be with Ellen on some world building stuff on this weekend. So, yay!
Nice. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. I'm glad you could come be a guest. Thanks for hanging out and waiting for us to get to that point. We've been having guests every session, and we always try to get to that, and it always takes some time.
I feel some shade being thrown.
Thank you so much for being patient.
Straight under the bus with you guys.
It's
That's okay. It's just fueling my rage for my character.
Absolutely, the players, and because of that, I've already put it into play. We've discussed it before stream. Hey, Dag, anybody that you kill, you can replace them in cast. So if you want to come be a new player. Only kidding.
I'd love
Only
to see
kidding.
you try some of my outfits.
I'm not that evil. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm thinking we should do this. I would love to see that. That would be awesome. No, all jokes aside, let's get into it. You see exactly as described. Bud sees the most, defers it to Rush, who explains who Judge Shred is, the severity of his combat skills. You see the flashy Rush at the other end in this sort of Deuterium, all eyes on me sort of look. Nobody else is really noticing you except, I'll say that, well, actually with those perceptions, Bud, the other thing you notice is, wait, Rush, what was your perception? Did you get higher than 17?
No, I got 15.
Oh, 50. Yeah, then, Bud, the other thing you notice is you clearly see Rex Royale over at the bar to the right, hanging out, networking with people, having a couple drinks in this first sort of room. But that's everything. I'll let you take it from there.
Heads up. Target, far end. In a fishbowl. And
Whoa! Forget that. Are you seeing that guy?
yeah,
Borg.
who the heck is that?
Judge Shred.
Rush, do you want me just to rocket launch from here? Should we just?
Hold
Yeah.
At this point, this like huge cybernetic individual like sort of steps out, and seeing them walk in, he's gonna like unclasp the handle on the back of his back as he puts the axe down.
Oh, he's seen us.
Yeah, and I
But
think,
he's doing something.
and yeah, you clearly see him click it on. Anybody that's not familiar with this weapon, let me just give it a little bit of props. I'm not going to read every single detail. It is in black chrome. Check it out. But it's a battery-powered, 4-foot-long, 6-inch-wide, white-hot vibrating blade. Originally started as a joke among Rostovic R&D staff. When the execs at Savoil saw it, however, they assumed otherwise and ordered it churned out as part of a limited production run. Anyways, there's a lot more to it, but ultimately it does 46 heavy melee weapon damage, requires a body of 11 or higher to wield. Sorry, not 12, 11 or higher. Takes 20 rounds, basically 1 minute to charge up. He just clicked it on. Chat, help me keep track of 20 rounds, and I'll keep track as well. But let's count that down. We know that it's buzzing up. He has made sight of the team entering. He notices the real Rush entering. He must have been watching the door, holding his turn for that sort of thing. But he's there. He clicked it on. And the other thing that you notice is Rex kind of like looks over, and he notices it too. He instantly puts down his drink, kind of touches his ear. You see security at the door kind of look like you see kind of like this sort of uniform thing that sticks out amongst the crowd that's not moving uniform, where all security is kind of on a comm or something, and they look at each other, they look at Rex, and you see him gathering up things. You start to see some of the booths and tables looking and start packing up things as well. It seems like some of them are seeing that something's about to happen, but we got a couple +2s there too. Thanks, Cold Spider and Shareable
Thank
Horizon.
you, Shareable.
We're gonna need that in a minute.
We're gonna need them.
But that's what you see.
Rex is packing things up. Do you see him? He's at the bar there.
Rocket launcher, right now. I could do it right
I
now.
think the only thing that's gonna save us right.
Did they like walk in with a rocket launcher?
When does she not have him? Of course she walks in with the rocket launcher. That's her favorite thing.
And I guess I have my sword and everything then.
She's decorated it. She's has stickers on there.
You would definitely have your weapons, but they wouldn't let you come in with a rocket launcher. Definitely no rocket launcher or flame, like nothing very heavy, like on a huge level. But your normal like strapped weapons and things are fine. That's pretty typical.
Bring in my assault rifle.
Yeah, you would have that strapped to your
What?
back.
Okay, what about the flamethrower? Since it does function like a shotgun.
No, because you'd have a
Oh,
huge
man.
tank. It would.
Rob,
There's too much
do we
to it.
have a can of hairspray and a lighter?
You have that. You have that. I'll allow it.
I'm trying to decide.
Clearly seeing these guys like super agitated, without like sort of Yeah. Without raising it, without raising the axe, he raises a hand first. He then.
I'm gonna wave at him.
He waves back. He says,
Notice, this area is now a designated combat zone. You have 30 seconds to vacate the premises or your life is forfeit. 29.
People start
Why- I
packing
don't
up.
like-
Whoa, Rex!
I don't like what's happening.
he will continue counting.
Is Rex around? I don't think he's gonna want combat messing up his area. We're just here for a night market.
Yeah, everyone's
think
packing
he has
up
a
and
choice
going.
anymore.
Yeah.
This area will not be messed up. This area will be reduced to splinters.
This is a nice area. Look at all
Judge.
these tables. What are you doing?
Judge, come on now. Calm down. Who are you working for? Me or that guy?
Good point, right?
Yeah, and
The
Judge-
money's the money is the money.
Oh yeah, loyalty to Bizarro Rush. He's locked in. He's been prepaid.
How much
What's
is he
it?
paying you?
He is paying for my daughter's heart surgery.
Okay, does she need a second heart? Because I could do that.
We
A
actually
better heart.
Hades, show him the heart.
Yeah, I've got one right here. Hades has old Allie's heart in a jar, actually. What about this one? We can give you one right now. Fresh-ish.
Why are you still carrying that?
Why
That
would
is
I be carrying
gross.
it?
It was a gift.
Are you even a real judge? Did you go to law school?
I am judge, jury, and executioner.
I don't think
Just
that's
say
how
the
it
Damn.
word.
works.
Just
Well,
say
that's
the
like-
word, mommy.
That's like 12 years of studying right there, guys.
He must be a lot of debt.
No, I mean, I don't say that. No.
Do I
No wonder
recognize
he needs to be
the
paid
weapon?
well.
What's that?
Do I recognize the weapon?
Yeah. Yeah.
The axe that he dropped it.
Yeah,
We don't have much time. I think he activated that thing. If we're gonna fight, we better start now.
Well, hang on. We still haven't said how much, right? How much is the heart surgery?
How much is the heart surgery?
He has my daughter.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I don't think we don't have.
Well, that guy sounds like a real prick.
Yeah, he doesn't sound great. He doesn't sound great.
Just gonna look.
Kill him.
I'm gonna run forward and draw my sword at it and attack him.
Oh my god.
Am I near one of the tables that were being packed down?
Yeah, you are, and keeping in mind that you're at the far other end of the room, so Bud can start his run, and we can say making it about halfway across that distance, using the run. What would Judge Shred be doing?
Judge Shred is preparing an action where I want to take one hand and I want to, when Bud's within range, I want to basically throw the table directly at him as a blockade between him and me. And then either he goes through it or I go through it, and I'm going to bring the axe down with me on it.
Okay, cool.
Holy crap. Okay. Do I cut the table in half or do I try and leap over it?
Yeah, give me that 1d10, Judge Shred, and let me know what the 1d10 is.
Well, leaping would be evasion and cutting would be your attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you leap over the table, maybe you could leap over him too.
Animate your way through this.
What was
Boing,
it?
boing, boing.
8? Nice. Bud, give me your evasion.
You could just Mario him right on the head.
I'm gonna take a +2 because I would rather not get
Yeah.
flattened by a table
Yeah, no.
in the first round of combat.
Please do.
Yeah,
Please do. Please
that
take
would
it.
be nice.
Bronx
I think
Smash
there's
says
a way we can
slide.
smoke our way out of this. I don't know.
5.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to dodge it. He chucks this thing, and yeah, you're able to dodge it.
Slide underneath, like it goes flying across the room in like the last second. He just like goes into a slide, and it just like goes over his head at the last second, and then smashes into the ground and chips, and whatever like goods were not packed up on it yet go kind of flying into the air as they slide underneath it and come back up into a run.
Nice. Let's get a new initiative too. And again, Chad, I apologize if cameras go gray when I hop over to fantasy grounds. I might do that. But let's get an initiative going. Kind of jumped the gun on that myself. I apologize. I got all excited. I was like, we have a guest. He's a crazy cyborg. Yeah. We're doing this. He's got a cleaver that lights up and vibrates. Things are getting.
He doesn't seem that crazy. He seems very, very logically motivated.
He does. Yes, very.
And he's got a daughter who's like sick in hospital. I mean, you guys could kill him if you want, but I mean.
And he's
I'm not ready for that kind of responsibility. Okay.
What is it you say, Dag? You just got a puppy too?
Yeah, I just got a puppy as well. You know,
he's a week away from retirement.
Yeah, basically to like support her.
And the puppy in the other.
Oh God.
Did everyone's update on there? Okay, cool. It looks like it did. Awesome, perfect. Rush. You see all this go down, we'll say that's a little bit of a free move in what just happened in that initial chaos. And it makes sense considering that Bud had such great perception. He was kind of ahead of everyone else in seeing what's going down, you know? So just those few seconds to run across a room to dodge a table, and now we're kind of in that initiative rush. And, I almost forgot, Judge Shred, give me another 1d10.
9.
Yep, rush.
All right.
Rolling very high.
All right.
How much money have we got? We just throw money at him? That's an action.
Judge, it doesn't have to go down this way, and I'll pull out my gun. But if it has to, we'll take you down. But I promise, we'll take care of your kid.
I'm not ready for that kind of responsibility. Rush, don't make promises.
We haven't even had our wedding yet.
Yeah, we haven't talked about kid. I mean, as far as actual sustainability goes.
Yeah, it's really morally irresponsible.
Yeah, I think we would make an appearance though.
Yeah,
I didn't say we.
Yeah, on his HUD, you can see this tiny little empathy gorge going up like.
Oh, that's good. That seems good. Is that good?
But yeah, Rush, give me your handgun if that's what are you doing? Are you
I
shooting?
can't have kids around my place. There's lewd
I mean,
stuff everywhere.
Well, you know, kids gotta learn sooner or later. Better sooner than later, right?
Hold on. Rush, what was that?
So I'm not going to shoot yet, but I'm going to hold an action to do so. If he takes any aggressive move whatsoever, then I'm going to put 2 into Judge.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, now we're over to Judge Shred. It's your turn. You're now keeping in mind your big cleaver does 5d6 damage in another 17 or 16 rounds. You'll basically be able to do 66 damage, and it ignores SP. Anything below 11, and you also have arachnid grenades on you. You have 2 of them. Those basically work to grapple somebody. I can explain what they are if you end up using them. But you have a couple arachnid grenades that kind of put out a goo and grapple someone up, sticking them up.
Nice.
Those are your weapons.
Are the other guards helping, or is it just me?
No. You've noticed all the guards packing up, leaving. In fact, the main guards have gathered up around Rex Royale, and they've already escorted him out past you, Rush, and everything. And as he goes by, Rex looks at you and just nods and keeps going.
What does he say anything, Rob?
What was that?
Does he say anything?
Goodbye.
Yeah, and his love.
I look at the arachnid grenade, Rex. I look at the grenade and I look at Rex. I put the grenade away.
Did you take the pin off though? You just have a lime for
It's just a slime in his pocket.
Yeah, that's it.
no.
Slime.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my next protocol. I am currently security, so I'm going to sort of take a more defensive stance and wait for Bud to approach. I do notice that Rush, real Rush, is holding his gun, but I'm going to kind of use that to my advantage and kind of like try to make it so that there's as much like stuff between us should the shootout occur that I can take cover. But I'm going to hold my action till Bud's in melee and do some stuff then.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're holding your action. Rush, you're holding your action. The other thing everyone notices, not you don't have to do a perception to see it, but right past Judge Shred in the direction you're looking, you can see lit up clear as day that midnight market. You can see like a few people in there. They look like they could be fixers or corpos. It's hard to tell. They're definitely dressed nice, but they're talking with Bizarro Rush. You see the crates and things like that. You see Rush holding up some type of weapon. Bizarro Rush, he puts down, he kind of like looks out of the window and he just kind of smiles and tilts his hat towards all of you and goes back talking. And then you see the people kind of like looking, and then you see Rush kind of like talking to them, calming them down and stuff. You could give me a lip reading if you want to take an action to try to see what he's saying. Otherwise, you can assume what you want. But it'll take an action. But that's what he's doing behind Judge Shred as Shred holds his action. And now we're over to Allie.
I think I would like to maybe try and attack the other Rush. How far away from us is he?
He's about, we'll say...
Because if this guy's like only in it for the, like, you know, the job, we'll kill the other Rush. We might not have to fight a Borg.
Yeah, I would say that he's maybe 20 or 30 meters away at the complete other end. But it's through that
yeah, he's behind armored glass.
Behind that plexiglass that it could be armored. It's hard to tell, but it's definitely some thick sort of setup.
Start trying to like power through it, but
yeah, I don't.
And by putting like bullets where his head would be in the glass.
I like that. That's right.
Yeah, hey, maybe that's maybe I'll just like shout at like Judge Shred. Hey man, it kind of seems like we're all on the same side here. We don't want your daughter to die either. And I'll start, I guess, like trying to fire through this thing. It's my very heavy, so I've only got the one.
And Judge Shred, you know, just beyond the characters, that Bizarro Rush, he has Arasaka connections. He has paid you extremely well, and aside from the pay, he's got the daughter sort of under the thumb thing against you, and if any harm comes to him tonight, your daughter's dead. There'll be people probably after you. He's got connections. He's a rank 10 fixer,
Yeah. Bugger. I rolled with my other gun, but it's done now.
Okay.
Yeah, a pissy little damage.
It hits the plexiglass. It's not a very good hit, but it's a broad wall. I'm going to say you hit it, but not a whole lot of damage, we'll say. You can tell it's bulletproof and it's extra thick.
Yeah, is there any other cover I can get behind?
Oh yeah, there's tables and things. Let me see if I got the map there. You can see it there on Twitch. Yeah, you're still me. This is the back room here. Let's see. Let me get you to the front room. This is where you are. Bud is kind of right before that number one in that room. He's kind of gotten to the halfway point through the double doors, and that's where he's flipped the table at him. But the rest of you are still back in this front room over here. We'll say maybe around number 4, because over to the side at those tables below the stage area is where Rex was having some drinks before he left and walked past Rush.
Yeah, I guess I'll get one of those tables. I might just like kind of crouch behind and just I guess be like, damn it, why did I use that gun? That was stupid. My bad gun.
Yeah, you hide behind that. Behind that table. Let's see, next up, Bud.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to slash him with my sword, so I guess he takes his swing with his axe first because he's holding.
Actually, I don't have I've only got the axe in one hand, and it's a two-handed weapon, but I did pick up something on my turn, and that is the arachnid grenade, and as Bud approaches, I'm going to toss it directly at him in point-blank range.
Nice.
How very Australian of you.
Yeah, give me a 1d10.
All right. Oh, no, my dice ran away. Hold on.
And an arachnid, when he pulls it out, Bud, you see Judge Shred pull out this arachnid grenade. Easy to identify it being kind of chrome, has chrome and I think it's like purple and green colors out of it. But basically, targets that are covered that do not take an action to douse themselves in alcohol within 30 seconds of the arming period, basically 10 rounds in combat, or who are not covered in alcohol by someone else taking an action to do so are grappled by it when it comes online. While grappled by the solution, targets cannot use their move action. Targets also can't make use of a weapon that requires 2 hands and takes a -2 on all actions, kind of just like a regular grapple. The webbing solution surrounding the single target has a 15 HP. When it reaches 0, it kind of ungrapples, deteriorates. Destroying and escaping the webbing requires a DV-15 brawling check that can be attempted by anyone within melee range. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. But yeah.
It takes 10 rounds to arm?
Yeah, 10 rounds.
It's going to be over by then.
Don't say that.
So yeah, give me what did you roll, Judge?
7.
What does it mean?
What did you roll, bud?
Evade?
Yeah.
21.
It hits you. It basically lands on you, popping. You get covered in this goo. The rounds begin as the rounds continue to count down on that cleaver that's vibrating and starting to heat up and glow. But you can see the goo kind of moving like it's setting. 10 rounds.
Yuck.
Oh my god.
Someone doused me in rum. It doesn't
Stick around.
I hope it's an open bar.
I guess that counts as an aggressive action. So I should take my held action.
More of a weird sticky
Yeah,
action,
you can
I'd
take
say.
your held action. Let's get Bud's since well no, let's do yours. Yeah, because Judge held his action as Bud was trying to approach. He gets to do it. You were holding yours prior. You get to go Rush as Bud is covered in goo about to make his move. But what are you doing, Rush?
I'm shooting.
All right, go for it. Give me your handgun.
He's tootin'.
Give me a 1d10, Judge. Rush.
Oh no, that's a 4.
What did you get, Rush? Oh, yeah. Give me another 1d10, Judge.
It's a 10.
Roll another.
No! No, no.
evade that second one.
That is a 5.
Yeah, first is a hit.
No.
Second, he dodges. Give me that damage on that first one, Rush.
All right. 12.
It's enough. You can tell it got through to him, but it's not much. You tell he just kind of flinches it off. Maybe did a little bit, barely any damage. And he dodges the second hit. And now we're over to you, Bud, as all that kind of goes down as they were both holding their moves, and we're back to your round.
Okay, so since combat began, he draws his sword, goes into a run, a table flies at him. He skids under it, and as he skids under it, a splash of this goo goes off as he gets back to his feet. Just sort of coats him. He's like, well, okay, whatever. Couple of shots ring out over his shoulder as he gets into range, and then just goes for a big cut on Judge Shreds.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Is it one-handed or two-handed sword?
It's two-handed, yeah.
Give me
If
your...
you're grappled, didn't he say if you use the arachnid thing, you can't use two-handed weapons?
when it comes online, it takes 10 rounds. To
when it
fully-
comes online. Oh,
yeah,
right. Yeah.
It hits and then it takes 10 rounds to start doing its thing.
Oh,
Takes-
right. Okay, I got it.
And then it sets, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or half a minute, and then it sets.
So a little bit of a ticking time bomb there. But Judge Dredd,
Yeah.
give me a 1d10. Let me know what it is, and Bud, give me that melee.
That's a 6.
I got 18.
Ooh, goes to Defender. As Bud takes the slice, and Judge
Should have
Shred
taken some plus
just
twos.
barely defends yourself off of it. And through that, Judge, you notice that this is not a normal mono katana. It's a mono katana 3. It's clearly glowing and buzzing. You know it ignores SP11 and lower, which is just one SP step up from your cleaver when it's buzzing, which ignores 10 and lower. Anyone with 11 actually normally interacts, but this is 11 and lower, so your armor would be totally ignored if he hits you with this sword. But you dodge it. And now over to let me see here. Yeah,
Should
Rush.
have used some pluses. Whoops.
Oh wait, no, Judge. Sorry, you got your actual move now. Sorry.
I'll
Actual
move.
move.
I'll move.
Well,
to
because he
cover.
was holding that move,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just move to cover.
Yeah, you got free move. You can move over behind cover. Before you move, you have an action. You could hit him with the cleaver, or you could just do the move and take cover. Moves are free.
Are there any weapons tables like with guns?
No, things have been packed up really fast. It was almost like they were prepared.
Okay. No, I think still going into cover. I think the predominant thing that he's trying to do is try to prevent them from progressing. So it looks like he's gonna move to cover, and his eyes are kind of set on probably Hades and Ali at the moment, because he knows that other Rush has guns, and knows that Ali has guns as well, but they haven't gone through the plexiglass, so he's kind of just focused on trying to stop them going after rather than killing them. So he's kind of watching them as he's moving from cover to cover.
Yeah, you make
Did you want to take a swim before you duck? Because you can.
No, you're not worth it.
Ooh, shots fired. Shots fired without taking a shot. Shots fired without taking a shot. Holy shit. All right, Rush,
Yeah, that's
over to you.
rough.
You see him taking that
Wait,
cover
what about
as all that
Hades?
goes down. Oh yeah, Hades. Sorry.
And eventually,
I didn't see you in the combat tracker. It was cut off on my screen.
no, I'm there. I'm just at the
Yeah,
end.
go for it. What are you doing? 2d6
Oh.
emotional damage. Night City Narcy says from that the shots fired from Judge Shred to Bud. Poor Bud.
There's no way to shoot around cover.
You can shoot at cover and destroy it. If it's
You can time wear it down.
It's not going to take that many hits.
Yeah.
Or you could work on the door. You could try and bypass the door and get us to Rush.
Yeah, she was either gonna shoot with a microwaver, but don't want to use that on the cover. So she's gonna take
That's
cover.
going to do nothing.
Yeah, she's gonna take cover, and she's gonna see if there's anywhere she can jack in.
Okay. Yeah, give me your interface. You can scoot over behind the table where Alley Cats is.
Ew.
Hey.
Hey.
It's crazy out there.
Fancy meeting you in a place like this. There it is.
We have fun here.
is-
Oh.
We do. Oh, it didn't go well. It's a 4.
Oh,
It's
no.
4.
Yeah, you can. It looks like there might be a system in here, but you can't tell where it is with that roll.
Damn
but
it.
something's coming up. It's flickering. It's just hard to kind of read down here for some reason. Must not be a permanent system.
That's okay. She'll try again at some point whenever it comes back around. If it ever does.
And now that we're
If
going.
she ever gets a turn again,
Now
we'll
that,
see.
now that we're going back over to the top of the initiative, back over to Rush, let's take our 5-minute bio break real quick. Don't anybody go anywhere. We will be back in just 5 minutes. I leave the mics hot. I know the team knows that, but I'm letting Dag know. Mics are hot. No one can see us, but they can hear us. And don't anybody go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Hot mics.
I'm
Hot
gonna
mics.
Oh man.
Come get your hot mics.
Oh, this is so much fun.
I'm so excited to play with you, Dag. I knew it was gonna be nuts.
Oh, it's always fun. I feel kind of bad that I threw a table at Bob, but at the same time,
No, we've definitely, I think bad stuff's happened to our little group, so
yeah. I mean, I kind of like the idea of Judge Shred being like all reputation, but he's actually like just like this good dad. Like that's it. You know.
Yeah.
And
It's like, hey man, we all got jobs.
Yeah,
that we don't like.
yeah, we all do things that we have to sometimes. We work for guys who pay the bills or keep our daughter hostage. That's the whole thing.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm loving this fight. This is so good. Like, yeah.
I'm
I'm like sitting there thinking, like, oh man, I've got like 3 grenades and an axe. Like, how do I take these guys out with this?
Yeah. Hey, it's Cyberpunk. Anything can happen.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
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 How are you? Yeah. Sorry.
I was gonna ask the same thing.
I was just gonna say, particularly Brandon, are you like very stressed? This being the Rush v Rush episode.
It's yeah, it's stressful. Because I know that this other rush is not going to make it easy for us to be able to get to him.
Yeah.
Let alone shoot through him.
Yes.
I'm still pretty drained from all the other fights we've just been through.
Truly.
Yeah.
Truly, I'm glad that it is. I don't know. Like, I'm sure there's tricks and turns ahead, but I just remember from the Alley episode me being like, I hate social, like spinning the social plates and like all the kind of, complicated thinking there of like, how do you assassinate someone's character as opposed to their actual being.
Right.
But I don't know. Maybe this is simpler.
But that being said, if your actual being is assassinated, do you then play like the evil version of you, Bizarro Rush?
Rob has not said, and he has left us in in permanent fear because there was the session where we thought we all died, and then all of us had the fear of just like, I guess that's it. Like we haven't talked about it. We don't have a plan. So like, if someone dies, I would love to keep playing with this team, in perpetuity, no matter what, like regardless of character.
Oh yeah. I think both Dag and Judge Shred have the same value. Like we don't want to kill you, but being a bodyguard is about protecting the other person rather than murdering a bunch of dudes, right? So I'm kind of leaning into that, and I'm like, because I've watched a bunch of episodes, and I love your characters, and like I don't want to kill them. I don't want to kill any of them.
Hey, don't let that influence you. Do
no.
Fred would do.
No. But I'll definitely 100% succeed at what I'm doing and make you fail your task.
But I love what you're going for with the whole because I think so often you have a goon that's just like, no, I'm gonna kill you. I have no feelings. And it's just like, hey, right, this is a game about how capitalism makes us do awful things, right?
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, I think if and when it comes down to it, there are definitely some buttons that that Judge Shred will respond to.
Rob's in the chat. He's just saying, kill them. Kill them!
I mean, you know what? Like, make the freaking arachnid web harden faster, and maybe I will.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna dash the blue, guys.
Yeah, actually, me too. I'll step away for a sec.
Hello.
Hello.
Just you and me.
Yeah, and now Rockette Fox.
She back.
What happened?
Oh, it's just. Oh, we're all returning. It was very quiet.
Ah, yes,
Yes.
I am back. It's true.
Yeah, that's right. Amp it up. What about?
Ah!
We got to talk about something weird and gross during the
Ah!
interview.
Well,
All right. You know how they name like cocktails really gross things like fuzzy navel and stuff? What's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
grossest cocktail for Cyberpunk?
Gosh.
I mean, considering our first season had a lot to do with everyone pooping themselves, I feel like that could go in a lot of real bad direction. Maybe the never-ending runs.
Oh.
Oh,
It also creates that effect when you drink it.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Like, yeah, just a round of never-ending runs, thanks. Yeah, you know, I can see myself ordering that at the bar.
It's the drinking gift that keeps on giving.
it's got to be Kahlua based, right?
Yep.
It's Kahlua, gin, and soda.
That.
All right, who's gonna die first?
You.
The GM.
No.
Haha.
Ah,
No take back seats. No take back seats.
All right, are we ready to go back?
Yeah.
Philip,
Yep,
no!
let's do it.
How dare you,
Think
sir?
we're ready. Oh, Phil.
How dare you?
sorry.
All right, we're going back. Everyone can see us now. They
It's
can hear
early.
us the whole time. Now they can see us.
He hasn't been shot at in a few seconds.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, that's all about to change.
Everything bores is
Harry.
solo if he's not getting shot at, right?
Yeah.
All right, back in it. Rush. I think we left off on the top of the initiative there. You're in the top of the round. You see everything that just went down with Judge kind of taking that cover after Bud sliding in or the broken table get covered in goo, taking the slice at him. What's up?
I flip Bizarro Rush the bird, and I'm gonna have to take some shots at our Borg friend, but I don't think I have a good
Yeah, he's behind cover.
view of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a move of 7, would I be able to get to the side of the cover, but not too close to him?
No, you'd have to get all the way into that second room. Right now, you know, you guys are kind of limited with those doors you're shooting through because you haven't entered the second room, and now he's taking cover. You don't even see him right now. Yeah.
Oh.
You could use your move though. You would have to use your entire turn to do a double movement to get into that other room. You would still be on the other end of that other room, too far to engage with him, but at least gets you into that other room.
The plexiglass room?
The room that has the plexiglass at the other end of it. Let me bring up the images one more time. Check out the overlay on Twitch.
Sure.
And let me break this down real quick. You guys just entered those 2 double doors at the bottom, right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Rush will say you all are over here. Rex Royale was over here with some people having some drinks when he left, walking past you and left. Bud used his double movement to go all the way up here through these open double doors. These are all open. This is that kind of lounge area where you could see people up the stairs. He went all the way in here, got one of these tables chucked at him because over here at the other end of this room is where the plexiglass wall is. This is all broken down. So you need to get up into this room where Bud is in order to engage. All of you are back in this room taking shots through those double doors, but now you can't even see him because Judge Shred is, he's dodged behind one of these tables.
All right. I'll take a double move to get closer.
Okay. Yeah, you can
Get
do it.
into that other.
Yeah, you're up into that room. You flip the bird. You run up into the room. It all happens flawlessly. And losing track of the tracker. I think we're over to Allie, if I'm not mistaken.
Rush, Alley,
that's-
Bud.
Keep
yeah.
losing the
Hades,
cameras. I
yeah.
apologize, chat, for losing the cameras. It's been a bit of a glitching hassle for me with the new update, but getting through it. We'll deal with it. But yeah, Allie.
Need a Netrunner for you.
I need one. Allie.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna keep going. I still have a grenade. Am I able to chuck it at the plexiglass and hope that will take away the cover?
I don't. The angling isn't right. You know, you'd have to get up into that room.
I'd have to
There
get
wouldn't
up
be enough
close.
arc to get in those double doors and at the other end of the room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you tried to, it would just bounce
Yeah,
off
I'd
the
have
ceiling.
to.
Right?
Yeah. Would I be able to get closer with my move?
Just like Rush, it would take an entire turn. You know, to get
Move,
you.
yeah.
Entire
Yeah.
turn.
I guess I'll just keep shooting it then. Sorry, guys.
You want to
Just
shoot
gonna
at
keep hammering
plexiglass?
shots into.
I guess so. Yeah. Until I think of a better idea. But
Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah,
this
go for
turn.
it. It's not moving. This is gonna be super. Yeah. Give me the damage.
There we go. Man. 10. What else? Nothing.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah, you see
it's
the
gonna
round
break
land
eventually,
into it.
right?
Yeah, you see it land in. You see it kind of splinter out a little bit. You can tell it's some bulletproof glass of some type. But you got to round into it.
Boy, Hades, I hope you have a microwaver for when that boar comes.
Yeah, I just don't want to shoot the table with it. It'd be a waste.
But
Yeah, don't shoot the table.
All right, so this guy's ducking behind cover. He's out of the way, so I'm gonna also walk up to the glass and try and start cutting into it with my sword. See if that'll go through.
oh yeah, just give me the damage. You're right up to it. Free melee hit.
Get out here, you coward!
That'll do it.
Not my best roll ever.
Yeah?
8 damage on 46.
Nice, but yeah, it does a big gash. It does a big gash in the glass. You can tell it's a very thick bulletproof.
Oh no.
All right. We're gonna try and jack it again. See if that goes any better this time.
Yeah, hit interface.
Hey, 15.
Do it.
Nice. Yeah, you can tell there's some type of temporary system off to the right. It looks like it's in some type of generator under that table where you saw Rex Royale kind of posted up.
How far is that?
That is.
Because I do have the extender.
Oh yeah, you can reach it. I was checking to see if
Okay.
it was going to be just over 6 or just under, but yeah, you got the center. You're good. You're right there. You're in the same
Okay.
room.
First thing I'm gonna do is give a try to my invisibility, just to see, maybe.
If this program is still working.
It doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get an amazing success. You know?
I'm gonna say even before you
We
roll,
don't
you
know.
go to boot it up and it's like click, click, click.
No!
Click. Nothing.
I hate this thing. You pay good money for something.
Gave you
And
a
now
lot of
look
free
at
net
it.
runs.
It gave you a lot of free net runs for.
But it could have given me more. All right, we're gonna jack it and then gonna Pathfinder.
Yeah, you
Do
jack
it.
in. You're right at the top level. The second you jack in, you're greeted with a lich. Give me your interface versus a speed. I'm gonna do this. I'm doing this manual because I don't want to have to click over to
Oh,
FG. Because
dang.
every time I click over to FG, it cuts out the camera.
That's a double critical success. So that lich is in bad. It's bad news.
Dang. Okay.
That's a 28.
Nice. Yeah, it tries to get a hit off on you on that
fast.
speed check, but no luck. No luck. You get the jump on it, but so you jack in your face with that.
All right, well, I'll swing my sword at it then.
Nice. Go for
That
it.
is a 15.
Swing, baby.
That's a hit. Give me the damage.
All right.
Yeah.
The noise you made was beautiful.
Take that, lich. Ugh.
Wow.
Let's see.
With your avatar, it's like.
No, it's still even with the avatar. It's
Yeah,
gonna miss. For a Lich is a black ice, yeah. So that'd be a 3.
Black ice. So you could use your sword, right?
I did, yeah. That was a 15. That was a hit. I just meant for damage. It's because I think he gets extra.
Your sword, I think it's a 2d6 plus 1 or plus 2. I'd have to look it up.
I think it's
you
plus
should have
2,
it on your character
yeah.
sheet. You never wrote it in there.
Oh.
We're only 12 seasons
So-
in. We'll get these character sheets updated eventually. We're year and a half.
One
in.
day.
I had it written
Day.
in the. I had it written in
Like,
the old one,
how do you
so that'd be a.
how do you cyberpunk again?
I don't even know where I am right now. Okay.
However you
That's-
can. is
That's
how
a
you
5
cyberpunk.
damage.
All right, yeah, you
Oh, that's a 5.
take
Damage
that.
of
Yeah,
5.
you take that swipe, doing a little bit of damage to this thing. You can tell you took some pixels out of its body. What are you doing? You still got some net moves.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and zap at it.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey,
That's a hit.
everything's turning
Oh.
up Hades.
Yeah,
It's
give me a
27.
1d6. Yeah, give me a 1d6.
That is a 4. Nice shiny 4. I don't know why it didn't show up in the thing, but it landed on 4.
Maybe it didn't end up in that window, but that's fine.
Did you?
I'll
It
trust
rolled
you.
around.
I'll trust you.
I can do it again if you want me to get higher,
Oh,
which is obviously what would happen.
I'll trust you. You have
Oh,
another
yeah.
net action. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a
I
17.
love it.
That's a hit. Give me damage.
Love it when Rob calls us on our crap.
That's a 5. You can hear it on the thing. It rolled around.
Nice. Yeah, you take another zap out of this thing. How many net actions do you have now? You have 4, or you still have
Yeah.
3? Oh, you're up to rank
I'm 4.
7.
That is correct.
Nice. Okay, you got another net action. Go for
Dang.
it.
The last ones went so well, we're just gonna. That's 14.
That's a hit. Give me damage.
Very Oh, see, that's what happens when I try and carefully roll, Rob. It's a 1. It didn't show up either, though.
Well, I appreciate the care that was taken, though. It means a lot to me.
This was for you specifically.
Exactly. Judge Shred, you're hiding behind things. There's some shots going off. You notice shots going into the plexiglass behind you. You also see Bud kind of pass you, starts attacking the plexiglass with his Monokatana 3.
So,
yeah.
I'm really concerned about the katana. How's that going up against the plexiglass?
Don't
I mean, yeah, these Monokatana 3s, they ignore SP of 11 or less. This bulletproof glass has a higher SP, but you know that some rounds have hit it. You know that this Monokatana has gashed into it. If you want, you can give me a 1d10.
2.
Yeah, you're not getting a good read on exactly how long the plexiglass will hold up, but it's taking damage.
Okay. And Bud looks really strong.
He's,
All right, I'm
he's
gonna-
not particularly strong, but he's fast
He's
and skilled.
And skilled, yeah. You
Yeah.
can tell the way he's
All right,
handling himself.
You should
I'm
probably
about
just
to
ignore
see how far you can fly, and I'm going to go hit
Okay.
you in
Okay.
the face. So, yeah, Judge Shred takes the axe and clasps it in both hands. He kind of runs the big, heavy head of it around his waist before swinging it back around his back for that full arc swing as he grabs it in both hands and brings it to bear on Bud. As that is a 10.
Bud, give me that evasion.
Oh no.
God.
You want to know what you
I
got to
liked
do?
Bud.
Go for it. Give me that 10. Give me your evasion.
I got 18. That's gonna hit me. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
that's a hit. Give me 5d6, or I've got them. Or you got your d6s. Give me 5d6.
I got my D6s.
You got some d6s.
These sixes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got these. You got these.
All right. Well, I didn't roll lower than a 4, so that's a thing. But I didn't roll any 6s, so that is
No critical.
It's gonna
10,
hurt.
15, 19, 23.
Oh, God. It's not buzzed up, so your SP counts.
So, what was it?
23.
So 23. Okay, so my SP is 11, halved for melee. Is it round down?
What's that?
Round up.
Oh,
I always
melee,
forget
round
which
up, round
one
up.
it
Cut in half, round up.
So
Here,
6.
6, yeah, sorry.
23 minus 6. Hit me for 17 damage. And
That's hefty. That is a hefty blade.
I'm not right on half health, but it's close.
And just for cinematic purposes, I would love that, you know, if maybe Bud caught a little bit of air off that, you know, kind of showcasing the power behind that swing. And if it was a down swipe, maybe it forced him to take a knee for a second too from the power of it. You know, whatever the approach, I love it.
Cut that out.
Now we're gonna play. Okay.
And Rush,
We still have a critical injury.
you were...
Oh yes, sorry, we
Yes,
have one crit
please.
injury.
Someone hit
that's
him.
right. Rush.
I'm gonna hit him first, yeah.
We're back over to you.
If-
You're now in the room. You see Bud against the plexi as Judge Shred just did that whole spin around, swipe down with his weapon, landing into Bud. You see blood just kind of running down Bud's torso. It did some serious damage.
So he's no longer in cover because he's standing?
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot and hopefully hit
We have
so
a
that
plus
we
2
can
here.
Thanks,
Reset.
Bronx.
do a crit injury.
Do
Okay.
it, do it, do it.
+2.
And Judge, you can give me a 1d10.
It's a 24 to hit.
That is an 8.
Yeah, it's a hit.
It's a good. Oh, yes.
And a 22 to hit on the second shot.
Okay, give me a 1d10, Judge.
That is a 1.
Give me another one. You don't even need to do it. It's a hit.
I'm gonna assume that's
The
it.
math, yeah, it's not gonna. Give me both damages.
Yeah.
Rush as both rounds land into Judge Shred, and it makes sense as Judge Shred is focused on this elaborate, enormous blow against Bud. You just land 2 rounds into him. 14 damage on the
So,
first.
15. And I'm gonna apply a crit injury if I don't. Oh, I.
Yo.
Oh well, never mind. I
Oh.
guess you did. You did, didn't you?
I mean,
Wow.
could you apply 1 to the first and then the natural 1 to the
You
second?
could. You
Could
honestly
I
could.
double crit injury then apply it to the?
You could. Let me
first
do the
and
math
then-
on this one first, though. Give me a second.
Okay.
Plus 20.
Yay.
Oh no.
Math.
Shoot off his hands again.
Math. Math.
Yeah, we need to shoot off a hand so he can't use that two-handed weapon.
Yeah,
What
if
was the
you shoot the
critical injury?
X-ray, is that like an injury?
What was the critical injury there?
Torn muscle.
One muscle. Okay. Let me look this up.
Oof.
But he doesn't have any muscles. He's all metal.
Okay, -2 to melee attacks. Wow, that was a good critical injury for Judge
Oh,
Shred.
that's a good one, yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
very good
let
one.
me
We
write
like
this
that one. That one can stay.
Yeah, we'll
Well
keep
done.
that, thank you.
Okay.
Wow. I
Say
I
that
never
to the
knew
universe.
torn muscle did that. That's a great critical injury to give to someone, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Epic, yeah, great shot. And if you want, you can use the second critical injury. You do
Do
have
it.
one on bank that was rewarded.
Do it,
Yeah,
do
I
it,
think
do it.
What do you
I
think?
do want to.
You wanna use
That's
that?
that's a D10 roll, is it?
2d6.
2d6,
Yeah.
yeah.
2d6.
And that does another 5 damage. You can tell, yeah, these couple rounds are kind of putting Judge Shred into a seriously wounded state. You can tell he's not functioning at full. What did you roll? 2d6?
4.
A 4. That's collapsed lung. -2 to his move now, and his base death save goes up by 1 as well. So base death save up by 1 and move reduced by 2. So, yeah, shot goes off. Couple shots go off, doing significant. Allie.
Oh man. I guess I didn't come up with anything better. I just really want to kill the other rush. Yeah, that's me. I'm a simple gal.
She's gonna keep firing, hammering into the glass.
Yeah. Did that? No? Okay. Oh, boo. Hiss. 11.
11.
Yeah. I mean, it's
The
not a
hit.
moving glass.
I know.
just
Give
a
me the
wall.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
can
just
you roll
not
me-
hitting.
Oh,
you're not hitting where.
no, it makes sense. Yeah, you hit the doorway. You haven't entered that room yet, so it is a bit trickier.
Yeah, 'cause
and
I'm
I was
far
literally,
away.
and if you remember, I literally was like, if you just crit fail, it's kind of a fail because it is a non-dodging
Yeah.
object, but you are trying to
That
shoot
is-
through doorways. Yeah.
Totally fine. I guess maybe, is there any cover if I do go through those doors closer up?
Yeah, I mean,
Can I
in the
move
other
to-
room, there's still tables and things
Yeah.
in the other room.
Yeah.
This guy
I mean,
doesn't have guns, guys. You can get out from behind cover.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Well, if he swings a sword at me, I'd prefer it to go, swings an
Get a
axe at me.
table first.
Yeah, I'd still like it to go through a table.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You say that until he starts shooting out of his eyeballs.
Yeah, Mr. I got a table thrown at me. If you're
That's
under
true.
a
Yeah,
table.
that's true.
then-
Yeah. Everything is ranged when you've got a body 11, 12, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I
That's
will
true.
go up to my move is 6, so wherever I can go, that's still
Yeah, and again,
can
I'm
come up
streamlining a
closer
bit.
towards-
You can double.
Yeah.
We'll say you double up on some action to get over there, even though you kind of missed that shot in the process. We'll kind of streamline the cinematic aspect of that. So you're in the other room now.
Great.
Who's next up, Bud?
Let's dance. We got any +2s? Yeah, I saw there's
Yeah,
two
we
there.
got
I think
3.
so.
3.
I'll take
yeah.
a +2, and I'll take 2 luck as well, leaving me with 3. So that's a total of +4. And sword again, but this not at the door. This Judge Shred's come at me, so he wouldn't dignify me with an attack. So now he is. Now we get to play.
What'd you get, Judge?
24.
What'd you get, Judge?
Oh, I got a 9. These dice are freaking.
Yeah, they're
7.
good.
I'm gonna keep these ones.
It's a hit.
I've never used. These are like
I'll take it
brand new
anyway.
dice too.
You tried to dodge.
Yeah, anyway.
It was close, but you landed in, Bud. Give me the damage.
Got a little koi in them.
Oh.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
10.
Koi dice.
This ignores the SP, ablating it.
So Bud gets like knocked down by the blow, like he tries to take it on his armor, but it like crunches down into his shoulder. But then he like plants his feet and then comes back up. And as he rises, he does an upward slash
Nice.
that tears across metal and bone.
And Judge, you feel the significance of having a Monokatana 3 buzzing right through your armor, cutting into you, doing a lot of damage. You can feel yourself hanging on by a handful of HP at this point. Maybe a little bit of desperation is starting to take over. Maybe your approach might change too. Maybe your attitude might change. But yeah, you're knocking on death's door. You're thinking of your child. You're thinking of what Rush has over you. Everything is kind of happening at once. It's getting kind of crazy. But
Now we feel bad.
but Hades, over to you.
Are we the bad guys?
Are we the baddies?
You are.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that was pretty clear early on.
Session
yeah,
one.
gonna.
Session 1. Campaign 1. Season 1. We figured that out.
Gonna swing the sword at the Lich again.
Fair enough.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. Black Ice always goes to top of initiative. Give me your interface. Completely
I
went blank
was
on that. Sorry.
hoping maybe it was just taking a break, a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, he's having a little sip of coffee in the back.
13. 13.
You dodge it. You dodge it. He tries to zap it. Hit you with his electricity and misses.
Whoa. All right. Gonna swing a sword at him. And that is a 16.
That's a hit. Give me the damage.
Yeah.
I was about to say I do have my 2 d6 here ready. Just. That's a 10.
Nice. Yeah, big swipe.
And then gonna.
Hanging
I'm
on
assuming
by.
he's still up.
Yeah, hanging on by a couple pixels.
Perfect. Gonna zap.
Oh no, it went poorly. That's a 5. Nice big 5.
Yeah, you zap into, try to zap into it as it just kind of dodges it.
That one misfired. Let's try again. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, next
She
one
hates
misses
me
as
now.
well. A couple zaps missing. This
Dang it!
Yeah, this lich. As
All right,
we,
next time is 14.
Yeah, as we get back over to Judge Shred.
I think I still had a move, didn't I?
Oh, you have one more?
Because it was my dodge didn't take one, so.
Oh, that's right. That's
sword,
right. Yeah, you have
zap,
4.
Zap.
Yeah, go for it.
That was a 14. I rolled already.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, that's a hit. Give me the damage.
Yay!
Very nice.
That is a 4.
Ooh, yeah, the zap lands into the last bit of pixelation as it just dissipates into this system. And
Right
you
into
just-
the face and just.
Yeah, you see it just filter into this top level of the system, and now there's nothing left but you up there. You do have a free movement.
Oh. I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm not going in there.
You sure?
Who knows what's next floor down, right?
I'm not doing all that.
Are you
No,
sure?
no.
It's a dragon.
Yeah. It's a kraken, a dragon, and a killer, and no.
Oh God.
Judge,
That's not for me.
Judge, over to you. In this moment of desperation, you can feel your heart pounding in your chest as you're bleeding out.
You can just see over Judge Shred's HUD, like just all these red alerts, these alarms, these yellow warning lights and stuff like that. He goes to kind of like lift the axe, but that torn muscle just sort of sprays out this like split of blood. He tries to stand, but with his lung collapsing, he ends up like taking a knee. He drops the heavy iron axe to the ground with a clang, and as he does, he just throws himself onto Bud, grabbing him with both arms and saying,
I cannot let you. She cannot let you.
and then I'm just gonna try and just hold him kind of like in place, like that's all, just like stopping him from attacking the plexiglass. Just blood staining the clothes between them from the wounds, and he's just gonna hold on.
Nice. Give me a 1d10. And Bud, give me your brawling.
Really need to put some points into brawling.
Little grapple action.
You
I'd
really
say
do.
7.
This keeps happening. 15.
Surprising that you haven't.
Yeah.
I'm putting them into gun skills.
Yeah, he thrusts himself upon you, Bud. You try to evade it and kind of grapple out of it, but it's too much. He's much larger than you. Just the sheer weight and strength of it, you can't break the grip as he just pulls you in. And instantly you're feeling your clothes getting soaked with his blood, as well as your own. It's just it's a bloody mess between the two of you.
I have a girlfriend.
Do you though?
Yeah, have you said that? Have you made it official?
Bud, did I hear you admit you have a girlfriend?
Just call her.
Somewhere in
Are we
the
going steady?
You love her.
somewhere in the distance you hear a Donna smile.
Every time Bud gets seriously injured, Adonna gets her wings.
So I'm going to try to maneuver myself so my back is against the plexiglass, and I'm gonna hold Bud in front of me, like almost
Shield.
like the human shield kind of
yeah.
kind of vibe.
Oh yeah, meat shield.
But as that's happening, now I gotta ask this just because this is the first time on your show, and I don't want to not get invited anymore. How strict is my my NPC parameters?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. What do you mean?
Cool. I'm gonna put a lot of pressure on the weak point in the plexiglass as I'm gonna like lean backwards, and I'm gonna look at Rush specifically and just give him like kind of a nod, and I will leave it there.
Nice. Yeah, you do that. Give me a 1d10.
I have
So,
one of you.
Save my daughter deal, I think.
Yeah.
That is another 10.
Nice. Give me a 1d10.
Dang!
Yo!
1d10.
Are those koi placed on the 10?
I love these coins. No, the coin.
Yeah, I'm doing a little homebrew with
on
this
the
because again,
9.
I'm not having the plexiglass dodge. I'm doing a little homebrew to kind of gauge exactly the bonus that I'm now going to give to your damage. So now give me a 46.
Okay. If I would, I want to kind of time this on Rush's turn.
Oh sure,
Like,
yeah.
as
It's gonna be like a held
yeah,
turn sort of thing. You're leaning against, you hear it kind
yeah.
of cracking. You make that eye contact and nod at Rush.
Yeah, 15.
And that'll do it too. On your call, you can break all the way through. You feel it cracking under your weight as you're leaning into it, holding Bud. You nod at Rush. Rush, it's your turn.
Oh.
And it's his turn, Judge. If you were holding it for that.
Yeah. So if he's breaking through this glass, then I'm gonna shoot Bizarro.
Oh, I more mean like it looks like I'm gonna like kill Bud. It's more of a I can't not protect him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I
Well,
misunderstood.
we read that wrong.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I was doing the damage for you to break through the plexiglass. I thought
Oh no,
that's
no,
what
I
you
will
were
be.
doing.
I will.
Oh,
No,
okay,
no,
okay,
I
okay.
will be. So yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
He can't make it look like he's helping us.
We don't know. Famously, this group is great with communication.
Yeah, that's not true at all.
I love how we're
Okay.
all like looking at Judge and being like, ah.
We're like,
What do you?
yes,
What do you
no,
I don't.
yeah,
See,
no.
ooh. God. So hard
All right.
to tone.
So you're nodding at me, basically saying that you're gonna kill Bud.
No. You're doing the right thing. I just more mean like it needs to look like I'm still protecting him. So you have to make that last
Because
shot.
he has the daughter.
Yeah, and Bud, you almost feel, I'll say within that moment too, Bud, you feel like he's grappling you, but he's not really like squeezing or doing damage to you. He's just kind of holding you. It's a little odd, but you're feeling that, yeah.
Yeah. He's
Slow
he's gonna.
song comes on.
Yeah.
Unexpected, you know? It's definitely
Yeah.
unexpected.
All
It's
right,
love.
then
Love.
I'm gonna shoot the glass. Aiming for Rush. I'm shooting the glass.
Yeah, you see, Judge, you see Rush
as he-
raise
as
up
he
and
do-
kind of aim over your shoulder in the direction of Bizarro Rush. I knew you were holding your move.
Yep. So as he does that, I'm gonna pretend like I've been shot, and I'm going to knock myself backwards, letting go of Bud, smashing the glass, and allowing the bullet to fly past.
Nice. Yeah, you break
Pretty
through.
cool.
Judge was the hero the whole time.
Rush, yeah, give me your handgun.
That's 23 to hit.
Nice. Give me your evasion. -1. As Bizarro Rush. Remember, there's always a -1. And feel free to roleplay Bizarro Rush at this moment. Bizarro Rush now realizes, like, holy frack, like, it's failing. Judge Dredd is getting taken out by the team. It just lost my bulletproof, just getting shot at by Rush. And it was a hit, so give me that damage.
Do you want to say?
All right.
Bronx Mesh does say that Judge looks lovingly into Bud's eyes and whispers,
That's
"Donna's a lucky
12.
gal."
Rush's SP is
How do
11,
you know my
right?
girlfriend's name?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, guys. Rush, what's the SP of Rush?
Bizarro would have 11.
Okay, and what's the HP?
25 max.
Okay.
It's an 18 to hit for the second shot.
Nice. What was that first damage, though?
12.
Cool, 18 to hit. Give me that evasion. -1. Nice.
Oh, 19.
Dodges that, yeah,
19.
dodges that second one. First one lands into him. Second one dodges as you see Judge Shred falling back as the entire wall of plexi spider webs out from where he broke through and starts cracking down and falling in big chunks. You can tell this bulletproof glass is thick. It's just falling in chunks as it shatters. You see the neons kind of shining through as Bizarro Rush takes a hit and looks. You see the other sort of corpo guys that he was working with, like going like this, and they start dodging out and going up the stairs, almost like going out a back entrance. It looks as Bizarro Rush kind of, I imagine, goes behind some of the crates, possibly arming himself. It's hard to tell, but he just took some cover as Judge Shred hits the ground, embracing Bud still.
Oh no, I'll let go of Bud at this point and pretend like I've been shot and like be dead.
Yeah, you lay out, falling back, and you've taken quite a bit of damage to begin with, anyways. Yeah, falling back into this glass and taking that hit. You are bleeding out, but you let Bud go, and I believe it's Bud's turn, actually. No, it's Allie, sorry.
Allie after me.
Allie, and now you're in the room, so you see all of this. You're in the room that it's going down. The plexi falls. Rush takes a shot. Bizarro just took some cover. What are you doing?
The guards have scattered?
Oh yeah, the whole night market is empty by now. Everyone's gathered up their stuff and has hightailed it out of there. Yeah.
Well, I guess now that I'm closer to the room, I'm gonna kind of like go, and if I can, like skip and a jump over the broken glass.
Yeah, and you can do that. And to be clear, if you're referring to the ones in the plexiglass room, those weren't guards. Those were like corpo types that seem to have been doing a deal.
Okay.
A deal
they
with
were just like
Bizarro
chatting.
Rush. Yeah, they were corpo types. But the guards of the night market and vendors have all hightailed it out of there with their stuff. Yeah.
Sorry, I meant the people around Rush.
Yeah. But absolutely, what you can
just gone.
You can use your movement. You close the distance of the room to kind of get into the plexiglass room if you want.
Yep.
Yeah, you can make it over there. We'll streamline it. You can make it over there to see Rush behind there, arming himself with his weapon, his pistol. You see him popping out Wolvers, arming a pistol as you kind of close the distance around. He's behind the crates as he looks up, shocked to see you right there.
Is this my Rush? Apple bottom?
He goes, what?
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna try and shoot him. Whew, I'm glad I checked.
Yeah, go for it. And Rush, evasion, just play out Bizarro rushes as you would. Role play it too, whatever you think he might do as Allie approaches and does this. Taking a shot. It's a hit.
All right, so that's an 18 for him.
Yeah, that's a hit. Give me the damage, Allie.
12.
Nice.
Like, you know what? You do look alike. I'll give you that.
Is that a rate of
And
fire?
You know
one?
we
Experience
sound
shooting
alike
Rush.
too.
That's a
You
rate
don't
of-
have to do this.
Oh, yeah. I kind of do, though.
Isn't that rate of fire 2?
Sorry.
That pistol?
No, it's very heavy.
Oh, okay.
It's very heavy. Just trying to hold up the other hand. Just like...
For some reason, I thought very heavy was 4d6, not just 3d6. I guess I was wrong.
That's my old dodgy pistol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, you say that, you make your way over, but you're on the ground now, currently free from the grip, as you see Judge Shred laying there bleeding out. All this going down. Allie just passed you over there, messing with Bizarro, bud.
Okay.
I'm
Covered
gonna
in
stand up, sword in hand. One chance.
And right before you do that,
Oh no.
why don't you? Let me see here.
Oh, is the
Yes.
is the
Yes.
goal about to set?
Yes. Give me your brawling.
Oh no!
No one doused him in alcohol. And
We've been busy.
19.
19. You get out of it. You just had to beat a 15. As you feel the goo kind of hardening as you approach Bizarro Rush, it hardens, but you kind of break the shell of it before it fully sets and continue on as you were.
It breaks through, shards of like drying webbing go flying. One chance. Tell me where this guy's daughter is, and we'll cut your head
yeah.
off.
Would this be a
Good point, bud.
and Rush, you tell me, because this is Bizarro Rush, a bit more of an ego, right? But in this situation, saving his own hide about to die, would this be a contested persuasion thing? Would he give up the info to live? Would he think that he would still get to live? Would he just say frack it and attack her? What would Bizarro Rush do here, Rush? You play it out.
We both know you're not letting me out of here alive.
Bad call. Oh, I'll attack him.
Nice. Yeah, evasion versus melee. Don't forget the -1. And don't forget luck and +1s too, or +2s and stuff too. So
Oh yes, we have 2 left.
I'll take a +2.
Take it. It's yours.
I get to kill all my friends.
You have that.
Wow.
25.
And that's my favorite My Chemical Romance song, BT.
That's a hit. Yeah, give me the damage.
Had to do it. Had to do it.
My damage rolls are really bad today. 10.
But it
Okay.
ignores all SP though, which is significant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rushes down to seriously wounded. You can tell. He's bleeding out.
I put it through his shoulder, like.
Oh.
You son of a gun.
Hades.
Call me slick.
No, don't have them call you slick. That's sacrilege. Anyway. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do
messed up.
I don't even know why I'm in here still, but I'm gonna do a Pathfinder.
We're terrible.
That's a 16.
Nice. Yeah, you can tell it goes down 2 levels. There's a control node on level 2, and there on level 3 there's another control node and a file ID.
Are there any passwords going down? Or is it
Nope,
just
no
straight dropping
passwords,
down?
no black ice. Just had that lich at the top. Level 2 and level 3 are all clear. Just control nodes and a file.
Oh snap! All right, well we'll drop down to the first control node. What all we got?
Give me your interface. Got to beat an 8.
Oh,
Control
that's
node 8.
8. Okay. Yes. A 16.
Yeah.
Nice. You have control over the lights in the room. Of course, a hologram and a speaker, even though hologram doesn't make sense, but it's always there for Hades. There's definitely speakers. And then you notice there's an environment defense that's been put in. There's a turret that seems to be kind of in the center of the rooms that can go on a full 360 to kind of cover both rooms.
So first thing is first, because Hades can still see what's going on, just because she's got the
meat space.
It's just directly in her right. So she's gonna start flashing the lights and come over to the intercom and just start spinning around the turret. Am I in here for any reason still? You seem like you have this under control.
You hear it on the speakers.
Look for information on this guy's daughter.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you there? Are you okay? This is directed to the judge.
He's still dead.
Oh, I guess he's dead. He looks dead, guys.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
definitely
she'll
bleeding
try.
out. He's on the last few hit points here.
He doesn't look very good. So she's gonna drop back down to the lowest one. So what's the number in the control node down there?
8. There's an 8, and then the control node at the bottom is another 8. Everything's an 8 in this system.
Okay. So 13 for the control node first.
Nice. Yeah, the other
what do I get?
Yeah, the other control node has midnight market access, like you had control of the door, but now it says non-functional. It's kind of flashing red. And then the lights and the speakers and the neons in the midnight market area. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all been blown open now.
she will if there's a way to do like switch up the lights and neons and LEDs, or if there's any of that, it will now be saying fake rush sucks.
Sure.
And we'll
Yeah.
hey! So we'll roll for the file now.
Okay.
And it's a 10.
Nice. Yeah, you get into the file. You see that it basically is a schedule of wares. So you're seeing like what's at the different tables, and then a schedule of visitors and stuff like that. Basically sales and stuff. It looks like it's just report stuff that Rex Royale was keeping.
Well, we'll save it just to have it. Never know. And I guess she'll just start like flashing all the lights in different colors and putting on some fun music, and just spin the turret gun around a whole bunch.
All right. Yeah, turret spinning. Easily
Atmosphere.
done. Easily done. Over to Judge Shred. Give me a 1d10.
1d10. That is an 8.
Yeah, you're still hanging on to life. You see the team kind of maneuvering around Bizarro. Bud, Rush, you see Bud kind of landing in with the mono katana. You see the turret spinning, Hades talking, like everything's happening. Rush shooting, Allie running up and attacking, but you're still living. You're hanging on. What are you doing?
Are there any other witnesses here besides the team?
No, everyone has got out of there. Yeah.
Sweet. Judge is going to now. Given that I presume a minute's gone up. Given that the stuff is hardened.
Yeah, I broke out of it though. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. There is this whirring sound as this axe lifts off the ground, and I'm going to go for fake rush.
Nice. Let's go for
The
it.
real MVP!
Yeah, and as you pick up the blade, just for cinematic purposes, because the blade needs to be held double-handed while it heats up for 20 rounds. Otherwise, it can melt into surfaces and stuff when it reaches peak heat and buzz. We'll say for cinematic purposes and for some epic, hanging on to the last moments of life, about to die for Judge Shred, you're able to scoop it up right in that last round moment where it fully heats and buzzes up, and you can take this hit on Bizarro Rush. Give me a 1d10, and Rush, give me your evasion.
Maybe I think it's going towards me, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. It definitely looks like it's coming towards you. Absolutely. I got a 6.
And that's a 17.
Okay, 1 second. That's a hit.
Oh, I'm not dead.
Yeah, give me 6d6 now. It's not 5d6, 6d6.
Oh my god!
And,
He is so hardcore!
and let me add, it's ignoring Rush's SP right now because it's been reduced below 11, which
Is it
this
set?
ignores.
Yeah.
One shot him.
Do it for victory.
29 damage.
Ooh.
29
Judge
damage!
Shred, take a moment to think about this, and let's describe this ending moment where just climbing out of death, blood. I mean, you're about to die. In fact, I would love for you to collapse and die after this in a cinematic moment, But however you want this to play out, or whatever, go for it. Maybe you even get the information out of Bizarro for your daughter or something. Feel free to take full agency on this. You've overkilled him too with the amount of points. So however you want this to go for it.
All right. So, lying on the ground, bleeding out before he picks up the axe, the words that Bizarro Rush says rings into his ears, and you see these kind of like flashes of these moments, these talks of when Judge Shred's daughter is going to be released, if ever. And just kind of laughing and smoking, these kind of like you never let a good dog off its leash, like constant kind of back talking. And when threatened to death, to have Bizarro Rush again refuse to give the information, he realizes all too quickly that he will never see his daughter again. As he stands up, the weight is too heavy, as you say, and while he's trying to pick it up, he realizes that he's not going to be able to swing it at full at his full bore. So he puts the haft of it in his mouth as he takes the other hand and tries to grip it, and he throws his whole body back in towards where Bud is. As Bud ducks out of the way, it cut through the cover, through his body. And as it does so, it doesn't cut all the way through. It just hovers in there and slowly melts partway through with just a smashed eyeglass, and this just kind of like this one eye is like cybernetic, but the other eye is just in tears, with rage pouring down his eyes. As he then flips to his side, the axe and both him landing on the ground, turning off as they strike the floor. He looks over at Bud, and he only says one thing. And it's not in his digitized voice from his neck. It comes from somewhere deeper. As he says, "You got a strong arm." And that blue light in his eye just dims and
Oh
no.
Oh no.
Yeah, and the rest of you see this go down.
Oh crap.
Hades stops spinning the turret. That seems inappropriate now.
Thanks,
Who
Hades.
knew? Borg with a heart of gold.
Yeah, I guess you can't take away all the meat, huh?
And,
Look, let's
You go.
let's get the agent. There might be
Yeah.
information about the daughter there.
Yeah, that's a good
We
point.
gotta fix it.
Yeah, I'll reach over to bisected, melted Rush.
Yeah.
Gross.
Well,
And-
if he had to go.
See if I can find his agent.
Yeah, he's got an agent on him.
Shake off some viscera.
But you've got a lot of stuff on you right now.
We'll deal with it later.
Yeah, here, let
Maybe
me...
you got the same fingerprints. I'll chuck it Rush.
Yeah, so I assume I catch it.
It falls, breaks. It falls, breaks. And that's the end. We're gonna end it here. That's our session.
Damn it! Passing
See you next
carefully,
week.
you guys.
No, yeah, you catch
Yeah,
it, and as you catch it, it actually goes bling bling and syncs up like it obviously was synced. You have the same bio read as Bizarro Rush. You know, it's a clone of you, so it syncs up and opens the phone.
Okay, so I'll look through contact history and try to find any like text messages or anything like that. Anything that would have anything to do with the whereabouts of Judge's daughter.
Yeah, you find out that Shred's daughter was back in the Sokka building that you guys blew up. I'm kidding. I'm taking that from Shareable Horizon.
I saw that! Oh,
That was too good. That was
Our
so
bad,
good.
our
Shareable,
bad.
Terrible.
Shareable
Damn
Horizon.
you.
That was so good.
The daughter is
I-
just
I
a
am-
construct
I am
implanted into his head.
Yeah. I
I'm
love that Shareable will come
absolutely
up with that.
tempted,
Like, get
in
mad
fact-
at us for killing a dog.
Yeah, listen to this.
A robot dog.
Listen to this. Yeah, Rush, as you go through the agent, you find that, after digging through and going through, you know how Rush thinks. It's you. It's Bizarro version of you. So you're able to kind of track down the information, and you do find out that there is Judge Shred's daughter that was in the Hawk faction building that you guys did blow up. But it was actually a construct. It was an engram, and it was all force-fed into Judge Shred's neural plant. So he really thought that his daughter was still alive when he. This was prior to cyberpsychosis coming through therapy to kind of become the Judge Shred Borg that he is now, and hence kind of being owned by Arasaka and stuff, and able to be hired by you. But you do also see. That it's in what used to be their version, their newer version of Mikoshi, right? Like what was their system in the Hawk faction building that got taken down? Who knows? Maybe in the future there's some future excavation or a tracking down where you can find this engram in the rubble of the Hawk faction building. But it at least can put to rest that she was never really alive or held or could be killed or anything like that. This was a past sort of memory, and at least in Judge Shred's memory, she was alive and such. So, I don't know, a little a dystopian happy ending version, I guess.
I
had
Did he even ever really have a daughter?
I really had to work with Shareable Horizons plot twist because I really did like that. I thought that was
That's
actually
beautiful, yeah.
really
Great
good, and it kind of calls back to the original plot twist that I dropped. And so the only way to top that would be, they all wake up in a brain dance or something. But we've done that, haven't we? We've done
Let's
that.
not
man.
do that again.
But hey, that's where we'll end our session with Rush finding out that information. And let me have a moment though before we go around and I give props and all that good stuff, just to say that after you find, I'm just trying to streamline a bit here, but after you find out that information and you have that within the agent, you're about to hightail it out of there, but you look around and you realize that there's some things here in this midnight market, part of the night market. Yes, the night market got cleared out, but the midnight market was still functioning from Rush. So what Rush is left with here from Bizarro Rush is a few things. Let's go over this.
Yes.
We'll say
Gifts.
you find 2 more arachnid grenades on the body of Judge Shred. You find
Nice.
his Rostovic cleaver. It does require a body of 11 or higher two-handed, but you could always sell it. You could always take it, whatever. But that's what he did have on him. Nothing else on him. And then you see that there's the Drinkmaster 3000. I don't know if you're familiar from Black Chrome. Let me do a little read on this, but it's
What?
it's a Drinkmaster 3000.
I love it.
Execs in the know rely on the Drinkmaster 3000 to lubricate negotiations and to keep the party going until morning as they celebrate their latest business success. This savior of office holiday parties is a large rolling unit. The unit is designed to hold 32 separate fluids such as carmatrine, and MCA, and combine them to produce one of 3,000 drink choices dispensed via the unit's programmable bar gun at the temperature desired. The back of the unit can zip open to be revealed sturdy backpack straps to instantly make you the life of the party. Special novelty units can also be ordered directly from Hammered Industries. The Drinkmaster 3000 can dispense 10 beverages before it needs to be refilled with 100 eddies worth of chemicals and materials. It can dispense all manner of delicious beverages in addition to the popular street drug Smash. So you have that little networking
Can it be
Barmaster
in a 10-gallon
3000
that like has the tubes?
And then the other thing that you notice up on the display table behind the racks, there's some cases here. It looks like there's ammo. Pretty much there's cases of ammo here for different weapons and things. And it seems like it fits this weapon that's kind of on display. It's kind of in this showcase in this rack. You can do with it what you want, but you instantly recognize it as the Arasaka prototype variable assault rifle. Most versions of this AVAR found in the wild are missing at least one of two needed conversion parts for the railgun mode. To convert the weapon, the normal receiver is switched out with an electromagnetic one, and the barrel is switched out with a heat resistance one. While this change locks the weapon out of auto fire and makes it less accurate, it's made up by the railgun's mode armor piercing capability. But it has an excellent quality exotic assault rifle with a unique alternative fire railgun mode, so you can basically switch between them. There's a lot to it. I'm not going to read all of this. It ignores a lower SP than SP7. The thing that you notice with this is that you're going to give me a 1d10 and let me know if it's above your luck to see if it's missing those parts or if this is one fully functional found in the wild. And keeping in mind that it's worth like 10K or something. So regardless if you want to use it or rock that, you could always sell it and buy something awesome.
You are very lucky.
Ooh, and it is functional.
Yay!
So yeah, Rush.
I feel like Bud would like this.
Now this is a real find.
A rail gun? You shouldn't have.
Yeah, and if you've seen it, definitely check out the imagery. I wish I would have had time to crop. This was kind of a last-minute thing I added, but I wish I would have cropped the image to drop in the overlay. Anyone that has black chrome, please look up the Arasaka prototype variable assault rifle. It is amazing looking. Just the fact it can switch between rail and assault rifle, and it just looks like a beast. And the fact that you found one in the wild, and it makes sense that Bizarro Rush would have access to a fully functioning one being in the pocket of Arasaka, right? But Rush, you have that, you have the Drink Master, you have all this ammo for everyone, and that's how we'll cap it off. We'll be back here next Thursday, same place, same time to continue on. I really want to take a moment to thank our Judge Shred, our player, our Dag, everyone look up Dead Aussie Gamer. Thanks so much for joining us and being patient. Hanging out and waiting a whole almost an hour to get involved. I really appreciate that so much. Seriously.
No, it was my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. I mean, I've been a big fan of all of the entire show and all of you guys for the longest time. So getting an invite, I juggle things around to be here because not only do I love Syrinscape, but I also, really love the opportunity to get to play with you guys, get to interact with you with this really wild NPC. I really would have loved to do something with Hades a little bit more, but I feel like sort of chasing after you with a meat cleaver might have been a bit hard, but it was awesome to share the stage with such amazing and talented performers. So thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks so much. And let me tell you, I think your decision on the way you played the character just brought to life such a dynamic and a depth to the character, which was great. It's awesome. It's always great to see, characters to have different motivations and reasoning, and it just really brings them to life. And I love what you did with this one. He wasn't just a huge muscle cyborg or whatever, And then I love how you came up with the twist with the daughter thing with Bizarro Rush. Like we didn't discuss that just so the players and everybody watching knows. We discussed the character, what it's going to be, the placement. But he brought that character to life, gave it depth and all that. And I just want to give you props for that. Such great work.
Really creative, yeah. Excellent.
Cut straight to the heartstrings.
Oh yeah, that too. I love that it added that sort of like that tension that, like you said, it's pulling heartstrings, and then you realize, like, are we the bad guys? And like, this is kind of effed up, and like, I don't know, it's
We
so
were ready
good.
to adopt.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's true. That's true.
We have
Well, you
never
know,
had
the,
that talk.
The
I love that.
inspiration for all of that story was actually, if you guys are fans of anime, there's a new series called Vash the Stampede, which is based on the old Trigun anime.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
I
love
have
that.
I have the entire series on my shelf. Trigun,
Yeah.
by the way.
I've been watching Vash the Stampede. Yeah. Oh my God, they just finished the season 1. Anyway, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but go watch it. Anyway, I digress. I've been a big fan of the idea of like Borgs, but you know, having that kind of like drive that's kind of been put into their brains, like just constantly repeating, I'm doing this for this reason, and it's mechanical because it always hits that logic circuit of if something doesn't match up, the logic circuit kicks in and throws that into it. So
Nice.
I love the ending. I loved everything. It was so cool to actually, you know, actualize this character.
Yeah, very cool. Thanks so much for having us, and everybody in chat. Thanks so much for being part of the story. All those +2s and rewards, and we got to use that critical injury that we were banking. It was just so good. So thanks to the players, thanks to chat, and once again, thanks to Syrinscape for having us every week right here, every Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific for some Cyberpunk Red. Make sure you follow and subscribe to Syrinscape and check out what they do. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Ultimate.